news.
It's Saturday, baby.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Episode 34, Saturday night. Cut that. All right. And we're back.
Oh, no, that's
Episode
all
34.
No, that's all.
Saturday Night Sell Swords presents The Sword of Air.
Now I really need
This
a drink.
week, episode something or other.
34.
No, I'm not saying like, yeah, I know. Okay.
Welcome back.
I was going to say it was the something or whatever episode back in the Howling Fortress. It's been like 9. We've been here, I think, since like
quite a
December.
bit.
We are professionals.
Let's just admit this is the campaign.
Yeah.
Some more
Sorry about
damn Howling Fortress.
Yeah, that's the name of the episode. Some more damn Howling Fortress.
It's not the calm before the storm.
No, that was last
The
time.
calm before the
That will be the title.
Well
Last time.
done.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so, yes. This one is some more damn Howling Fortress.
Yep.
Just a little bit of a recap from last week. The group readied to go into the tomb of Shiramabi proper. Junica and her entourage are at the top of the Howling Fortress. They are preparing to seal the entrance if you do not emerge in 48 hours. Once 48
I
hours...
asked for 72.
No, you asked for 48.
48 hours.
I thought we said she said 48. Now you requested 72
She
because we had
said
3 more usage.
24.
And it's 48.
And you
Yeah,
got
it's
a
been
48.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
after
you
48
come back
hours,
to
if you do not come back,
Uh-huh.
she is going to seal the entrance.
Yep.
Or begin sealing the entrance.
Aye.
But that's
So that way nothing can ever go down into the Cyclopean Deeps again.
Oh, I left.
The group descended down to the central platform, where the first underground pylon was observed. From there, you're able to navigate over to Shiramami's tomb entrance. There is a long hallway that's about 100 feet long that leads up to the first door. The group interacted with the door and found that the door was cursed. Upon triggering the curse by knocking on the door to have it open, several party members were afflicted with a -6 penalty to all 3 of their physical stats: strength, dex, and con. Several party members, however, did save, and so they were unaffected. Because save negates, not saves
I
halves.
like how it's these severals. It was just me.
That was the second time.
Yeah.
After much
But all
much
that
rejoicing.
stuff never happened.
It did happen.
Reverse.
That's
We
why
burned a
I'm
wish
recapping
to
it.
undo that.
Yeah, you burned a wish to undo that after much discussion. Then the party backed the F up
And around the corner.
and around a corner, and Ricardo was the only one who went up to knock on the door. Initially, he failed his save, but with
Plot twist.
using your reroll ability, you were able to reroll it into a better save, and you've used your reroll for the day. That on the other side of the door revealed a 80-foot wide, 30 feet across, roughly 80 feet tall, like hemispheric, semicircle shaped room that where the bottom 3 inches of it is just riddled with coagulated blood and guts. After a little bit of observing the room, it was discovered that there is a trap that is a door that closes in not a door, but a series of traps that activate like a spike wall that shoots out from the walls and ultimately destroys anything in its path, leaving only really behind just dust and blood and guts.
That's a good thing.
Okay, guys. I'm going to throw Ned in. See if he triggers the traps.
Possible though.
Yeah, now you guys can do your requested impossible rolls.
Oh, yeah.
My apostle roll is to be at the absolute peak benefit of my character's mutation table for the rest of this dungeon.
Okay.
Only for the dungeon?
Yeah, I want to earn that. But having it for this fight would be cool.
Yeah. Just
Whatever
to go,
it is.
To go super saiyan.
Sounds like no.
Okay. Dice say no.
I got one of them.
I'll let you go.
Alright,
like I got an
mine
extra one
is
too,
to
so-
make it to where when we open the doors, the light is a lot stronger than what it's supposed to be because of the tier thing that he made, so it weakens them more than what it should.
Okay.
Nope. I don't have any.
That's
crits.
not-
I have
okay.
a lot of ones.
Do you have all ones?
No,
Okay.
got 3 ones.
I mean, that's a type of crit.
Well, yeah,
Why
because
did the chandelier go out?
yeah, it would be if you had rolled all ones, then the opposite happens, and now the light does not affect
There's a
them at
reason
all.
they're in here.
All
There's no
right.
dice jail. Why do they?
I wish. You know what? Fuck it. I wish Ned had a body.
That'd be a good one.
Not a single crit.
No, there's 2 there.
Wait, if
Which
you-
2 are crits?
That's a 1 and that's a 1.
That's crit failure.
All right.
You
Any
just
more
discussed-
imposter rolls before we get to the trap?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay.
Alright. I wish.
Can I help?
Infinite
Great.
bucket of fried chicken.
No, he wants something ridiculous.
No. I would wish for the great Lord Tyr to join us himself in this fight.
That
He ain't
blind
gonna-
bastard won't help.
Damn.
I mean, you can ask for anything. It's
And he's only got
impossible.
1 hand.
He's only got one hand. He's not blind.
He's only blind to the things that you do in his name.
Damn.
We have 1 crit.
Yeah, atrocities committed by Grindir.
All right. Yes. Everybody gets 1 per session. So does anybody else want to try?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I resume my true and terrible form.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
I mean, that would be unfortunate.
If he rolls all ones, does he become Grandir's beard?
No.
he becomes the
No,
thing he hates
not
most.
bad.
A half kobold, half hobgoblin.
A hoblin.
Or
Not a one.
a hob.
Kobold.
A hoblin or a koblin.
Yeah, but
A-
there's the
a
spell
cold
called
goblin.
Detonate where I can just explode myself and everything around me, and I think I'd use it.
Yeah. You become a koblin.
A la kobold.
Koglin.
Cobbling.
I like kobold.
Well, that was fun.
Or even
telling you, it's a
or
koblin.
even worse, a wizard.
Actually, I
Were you
think
in
he'd
your
be a
last
hobold.
A wizard.
Okay, shut the fuck
I
up.
think
Well,
he'd
no,
be
it's
a
just like
hobold.
dragons hate wizards.
I know.
Because they cheat.
Yeah.
They just learn magic instead of be magic.
I love it.
Get magic again.
Alright, any others?
I just know it's
Isa,
different.
Rael?
They're using
No.
magic that I made.
I know
Alright.
it.
Okay, everyone
My
flash
dice
your
don't
phones.
like me.
We'll try the new
No.
fancy
Me
stuff.
looking at my phone that's been silent since
Last time I
2012.
rolled them all, I got 3 ones, so I don't think it's gonna go in my
Steve.
Amen.
No, your phone's always loud. AF.
Text me.
No.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
Still silent.
so now, do you guys want to try to disable the trap and get the XP from it, or just go around it?
Yeah, let's disable that trap.
Let's try and then
I
come back.
I
personally
mean,
like
is
her
the
idea.
trap undisengageable from the other side of this room after we've won the fight?
You don't know.
First, we have
Well,
to
I'm gonna
locate the
assume
trigger.
that the trap probably could still be disengaged later, and thus we can still get the XP. Only we'll have already beaten the main bad guy, and therefore in no danger after.
Yeah,
So
really
I
don't feel like walking through
Operation
people's on you.
Operation Tarantula Knock.
It's not enough to level us, is it?
Yes.
Then we're doing it. It's enough to level us, we're
But-
doing it.
We'll do it afterwards.
It is enough. He's saying go to level 9 now before the
Yes.
fight.
That's wise. That's very wise for reasons I will not tell you.
Okay. I mean, there's only
I
one
doubt it
person
would
that
be.
can disable traps among us.
Yeah, let's
Well,
just
no,
buff.
anybody with ranks in disable device can attempt it.
No.
Yeah.
What about people with assistance for trap sense?
Trap sense and disable device. are
Rael,
not the same
how
thing.
confident do you feel about this?
You would just get a bonus for finding the trap and avoiding it, but
Scale 1 to 10.
he's trying to
They're
disable.
all
But
green.
don't we need to know where the trap is in order to
About a
disable?
solid.
You know where the trap is. It's the whole room. You don't
That
know
can't
how
go
it
up.
activates.
No.
Oh, so
No.
negative 8.
Okay.
Negative 8.
Oh.
I want to try throwing Ned in because he might hit the blood and thus set the trap off, being that it's contact with the blood that sets off the trap.
That's between him, you, and his god.
Ned.
I mean,
It's the skull.
Ned adamantly opposes because he doesn't want to
Then
die.
sorry, I can't do it.
I don't know. Is Grant is Ned
5 gold?
technically
Idea.
designated as undead though?
Yes.
I mean, they got to start with something.
Well, the
He
counter
does.
argument. What does Ned have to say on
He
the
helped
subject?
us get down here. He helped us throughout
Does he
the
have
yeah,
trap
but
sense?
he's, you know.
Are we just trying to observe the trap going off?
Yes,
That will give us a bonus.
because
possibly
I have the
finding it?
distinct idea that it's the contact with the blood that sets
Yeah.
the trap off.
So
Ask
we just
Ned
send
if he can
folks
assist.
there and send
That's what I was
everyone.
gonna say. I'll do that if you
But
guys want me
we
to.
could save the spell by sending in one Ned and or Grendir.
He doesn't
Alec.
have a-
Here's a scroll of Summon Monster 3. Summon multiple monsters, and you can take.
He's summoning.
I will pop it, and I will do the one that lets me summon the most possible monsters.
I'll make a
So that would
perception check.
be a D4 plus 1 level 1 monsters.
I will ready an action to make a perception
I
check.
was gonna say
Okay,
yes, but I
for
don't
the
think
trick.
that would go over well with some party members. I'm good. That's all
No,
right.
you can't somebody in-
Two monsters.
Like, what is
I
name?
will put a negative path,
What does that do?
which is different.
Separate.
Apparently it's not
Summon
even-
He's trying to pick which monster he wants to summon.
No, I'm just gonna roll to it real quick to make sure it is what I think it is.
Nice. That was a natural 20, so we're gonna go with that one.
Yeah, I'll get a couple. I think I'm allowed to get like 3 level 1s or something like that.
You can
That's what
get
you just-
1 level 3,
Mhm.
a D3 level 2s, or a D4 plus 1s level 1s.
I'll do that. And we'll get 3 giant ants.
Okay, so you conjure up 3 giant ants.
Correct.
How
They
big we
are
talking?
medium-sized
Okay, that's actually
creatures.
pretty big. That's-
Correct. They are.
Alright, and
They have dark vision.
Oh my god.
They have an AC of 15, speed 50, climb 20.
yeah. Alright, so and you order them into
What at
the blood.
One at a time.
I'll order 1 into the blood.
Okay.
So I'm making.
Pick a path.
Okay. It moves in 15 feet into the blood, and once it's about halfway through the room, you see the left wall and the right wall in a matter of seconds. So roll your perception check.
So
I was 24.
24. Right, so in a matter of seconds, like 2 seconds, the far left and far right walls retract to the side where Shuramabi's tomb is, and on each side there is a 50-foot tall spiked wall that comes shooting out. Each one moves 40 feet, and they perfectly collide together in the exact center of the 80-foot room. The ant is irrevocably and totally destroyed. And you see that the spike walls are only an inch or 2 off the ground, so it does not disturb the people lasagna underneath it. But the viscera that would have been left behind by the summoned creature would have joined the blood.
And the other 2 ants are like,
Yeah, have the other ants walk a different path so we can see if there's multiple switches.
correct. I'll have another one
Does
go
it trap
this way
reset?
and go around.
Okay, so you use the other 2 ants. The exact same thing happens once they get about 15 feet in. So even if you hook it on either side,
Detect magic. Cantrip, right?
yeah. All right, we'll come back to that. So with your perception check, what'd you get?
I got 24.
24. So after observing that, what you think is there is probably some kind of maybe tripwire or something that runs along the blood
Blood.
at the halfway point
Okay.
between the 15 feet on your side and the 15 feet on the other side.
How many more ants do we have?
None.
None.
Unless we resummon.
Question.
I do. The ceiling, when the trap goes off, is there space between the top of the trap and the ceiling, and if so, how much?
Yes, 30 feet roughly, because the stalactites are varying in length. But you can see that any that would have grown long enough to get in the path of the wall are knocked off.
Okay.
So there's about 30 feet worth of dome up there.
do we hear any
Love me some dome.
gears and mechanisms?
No, the trap is in fact utterly silent.
And deadly. Alright, so potentially tripwire 15 feet in.
Can I make a perception check for tripwire?
You would need to go into the room and
Do it.
search through the viscera.
You get to
I'm
detect
not-
magic up, right?
I do have to take magic up, yeah.
Does that come up on your radar?
Okay, so if we're serious about this, I will say if you guys do disable the trap, I will divvy up the XP immediately, and we can go into a quick level up before the Shiramabi fight.
If it's
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
However, with that being said, I want to, before any rolls are made, re-go over the rules for trap finding and disabling, so everyone's on the same page, so that we can make an informed decision on what to do. Okay? So, there is some unknown to the party set DC for disabling this trap. I'm not going to reveal it to you, but I'm going to get a marker.
35.
Alright, so let's call that unknown value X.
69.
If the total final result of your disable device check is equal to X, then you disable the trap and you get the XP. Right?
Yeah.
If your total disable device check beats the DC by 10 or more, then you not only do you disable the trap, you also learn enough of its inner workings that you could voluntarily reset it at a later date without rolling. So you learn enough about it on how to basically flick it on and off. Okay? This would include disabling and or enabling any kind of reset, automatic reset in the trap. Question, Tom.
If we hit X plus 10, does the XP grow in any way as opposed to just hitting X for disabling?
No. It only provides an in-game mechanic for using the trap to your advantage.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to check and see.
Okay.
Which as players, it could be
Correct.
depending on the fight goes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let me finish. Now,
yeah.
if your final disable check fails to meet the DC by 10 or more, you activate the trap. Right? So anybody caught in the line of the trap would be subject to the effect. If you are declaring an assist roll, you must be in line of effect of the trap. Right? You are assisting there. And again, I'm going to go back to the example of we believe there's some kind of tripwire. You assisting would be aiding or working with the mechanisms of the tripwire. Spells obviously do not count. So if Grendir
Mage
casts...
hand, Mage hand, I can assist from a distance.
Do you have ranks in disable device?
Nope.
Then you cannot assist, because we can't not ignore the rules for assisting. But if you cast a spell like Fox's Cunning or Cat's Grace to either up his intelligence or Dexterity for whichever one is disable device, I don't remember off the top of my head. Dex, right. So if you cast Fox's Cunning on him, obviously that's assisting to some degree. You don't need to be in the way of the trap for that. That's something you do as a buff beforehand.
Cat's Grace.
Cat's Grace, yeah. Alright? So now, if the final result of your check is between equals to or minus 10, right, but not equal on the other side, you do not disable the device. You do not know why you don't disable the device, but you do not activate it. Right? So there is a little bit of a safe threshold there. You cannot attempt a retry unless your overall bonus changes to the roll. So let's say you go in, you make the check, you don't totally botch it, but you do not succeed. Then somebody in the party goes, wait, now let's try it with a Cat's Grace. That gives you effectively a +2 because it modifies your dexterity score, right? That would enable a retry. Okay? So be careful about how you spend your resources. One other thing to note, nat 20s do not auto-succeed, natural ones do not auto-fail, because this is a skill check, not a saving throw.
What's
Okay.
the highest you can get?
Okay.
On this is
Disable
35.
That's before buffs.
That's before.
There's a form of assistance I am willing to offer that might not be as assistive, but still help. My natural speed is already 40. If I hasten myself to 80, I may, just maybe, might be able to get somebody out from inside the trap fast enough to not be killed by the trap.
You did say about 2 seconds.
So about 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, which isn't a full round.
I could potentially just freeze the blood right in the middle of that area if that's where we think it is. And it would last for about an hour.
So
If
it's a
that's
tripwire,
the
it's a
mechanism.
chance.
If it is.
Yeah.
Even in one of those big
Can I
giant
just
blocks.
use Mage Hand now to like fish around and feel for any tripwires that may or may not be there?
That would work. That's a good
What's
start.
the range on Mage Hand?
Pretty good.
Kind of like 100 something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's,
like
it's far.
Is that Mage Hand or is that Spectral Hand?
I'm looking.
So my trap sense is
25
to
plus
avoid
5
traps,
for
not
2
fire.
levels.
Yeah.
So,
That's
45
within.
feet.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yes, you could, from a safe distance, because you're assuming that it's roughly 15 feet away from you. Start, potentially having the mage hand move through the viscera. Now, it can only manipulate 5 pounds worth of stuff at a time, so if the tripwire has more than a 5-pound draw weight...
Yeah, but I could feel it potentially.
Potentially,
Just
yeah.
to locate whether it does or does not exist.
Yeah,
Could be a magical trip wire, like, infrared.
could be.
I could also maybe drain some of the blood out right around that area with a little pit being created.
Yep.
Potentially as well.
It has range.
Yep.
As long as we have a way to disturb
Okay.
the whole floor mojo to see what's on the actually on the floor,
How are you gonna do
then
that with a bit?
Van pops a potion of expeditious excavation, aims right around where we saw the ants kind of right at the floor, and shoots a crystal, and it just creates a 5-foot pit.
Okay.
Did you say that it was safe up to and including 15 feet in there, but once you hit 15 feet, the walls will close in, or is it the entire visibility of the room? I'm just trying to make sure I clear. You said once they move 15 feet in, the walls close.
Yeah.
How far into the room do the walls close in?
The entire way.
So, like, from the second I'm at the opening up and until.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That entire 80-foot wide by 80-foot wide by 30-foot wide hallway is crushed. Every square inch of it.
And about 50 feet up, but yeah.
Yeah, and about 50 feet up.
Yeah, like we felt like a...
Yeah.
We get splattered.
What if we put a rock in the way?
No, oddly enough, you notice that the blood is not disturbed by the effect of the trap.
Yeah, because it hangs up over.
No, well, even by the wind effect.
Yeah, probably.
All right,
so
so
it's
you
probably not
Yeah,
even
so
real.
I kind
So
of just
you-
shoot a crystal, and it... right around the center.
right.
around
So
15
you
foot.
you form a depression inside the room, trough-like.
Mhm.
You observe no noticeable change in the surface of the blood.
It's not even a real thing.
I, right in the doorway, just kind of touch the blood and pull my hand back.
Okay, it's like I said, it's like a meat lasagna.
Get a vial of it.
Yeah, it's like a people lasagna.
Get a vial.
But also, you
been
can
more
tell as
complex.
you observe it a little bit, it has granular structure where it's like gear is also mixed in with the pulp of people's like leather
Oh,
and
look, it's the
metal
leather.
and splinters of wood and that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's just
Did he
true.
notice
That's
anything for us to detect magic?
Yeah, it's been up for
Nothing in the room is magic except for the doors.
And nothing within 50 feet. I
Correct.
see any hidden doors either.
Yeah.
Alright, so I did that. It did not go down at all.
Yeah, you notice no observable depression that would equate to the trough opening up. You do not know why that is.
Van, give me a vial.
Of what? Of excavation?
Empty. An empty vial.
Sure. I hand you an empty vial.
I go to fill the vial with meat lasagna.
Okay, it fills.
I cap it off and hand it back to him. You need this. And then I step my foot in there to see how deep it is.
It's a couple inches deep. It covers the top of your foot.
Okay, so 3 inches, I would assume.
Yeah, about.
Or a men's 6. And the ants trigger it at 15 feet.
Yes, you at the 15-foot mark, which mechanically, if they were to leave the third square and enter the fourth square, with square 1 being the one right
Yeah.
behind the door,
Yeah.
that triggered the trap for all 3 ants.
Okay. I would like to go to the point right before that
Okay.
and attempt a perception check.
Okay, so you move into the room.
Yep.
I am going to not to
coming.
scale.
Yeah, no. Because that's the thing is we
Just
need
go
to
in
go in there and we need to have a good look at this.
Alright, thumbs up.
If there's a mechanism, we need to be able to see it 15 feet. It's a bit of a hard vision.
Okay,
I was
so
just gonna use mage hand.
Well, you
Don't
you
do it
still
yet.
can. I'm not going any farther than right before where I saw ants die.
Do you want to tie a rope around you so we can like attempt to push you out of the way if it goes up? We'll just tie it to Asher because he's strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say I weigh 320 pounds. If you
Well,
guys
tie
could
it
pull
down,
me
Asher.
out of this room, I'd be surprised.
Well,
you,
I can
you
scoop
can
you out
reduce
afterwards.
person me if you want.
I got enough vials.
I don't have that.
We're gonna just take them back in vials.
okay. So this is obviously not to scale, but
Okay.
because we're now not splitting the party, but
Okay.
attempting some
because
dangerous things.
because I know what the party's thinking. Before I embark onto my journey,
Yes.
I drop my weapons and equipment. Pretty much just going in there with my chain shirt and my skivvies.
Okay.
As
balls.
everybody can keep the equipment that I have, including the Kopesh.
Okay.
You bastards.
I'll hold on
You're
to
not
that
worried
Kopesh.
about me. You're worried about the Kopesh, and we
Actually,
all know
It
it.
was on loan.
We should just.
I'll
like,
hold that.
I keep it
Kopesh.
from
Yeah,
Grenadier. No.
It was on loan.
I give it to Ned to hold. Thank you.
That's a very wise choice.
He is a paladin. Good sir.
Actually agree with that
Yeah,
statement.
Yeah, can you fish the party's names out of this?
should just-
Okay.
There I am, handsome as
Oh,
ever.
yeah, that would
Now,
be a good idea.
Roll your perception check.
I don't think.
Can I eat it?
Would anybody like to assist in the perception check?
Sure.
They
I
would
give a
need to be
spyglass.
in there with you because I'm a.
No, I know what I said.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh.
Let this fucking happen. Would
Oh, it's-
anybody want to come help?
Plus
me?
10.
Alright, so
Oh.
you use a card to
Plot
give him
twist.
plus 10. The target gets a plus 10 bonus on a single perception check.
Yeah, because it wouldn't work with a disabled device, correct? 'Cause it's
Correct.
Just perception. So I figured
Can I
you could
assist
get
with the
that.
spyglass since I know what area I'm looking for now?
No, because you cannot look through the meat lasagna with the
How
spyglass.
Fair
much
enough.
bonus do we get for having ranked in
What's this
skill
one?
again?
If it's a class skill, an extra plus 2.
An extra plus 2. So 10. I already got a good 12 on this homeboy.
You got this.
So now we've got 10 plus 12. We're already at 22. I just need to break double digits, and I think we'll have a pretty good perception check on this.
It'd be 30, yeah.
15.
So 37.
I saw that.
Yeah, my
I heard
fuck! That counts! 15.
Alright.
So
We-
15, 25, 35, 36, 37.
Before I get to that, 37, Jamie, can you do me a favor and look through
Oh,
the
trust me, I'm
side
not
table
going to forget the
and see if you
37.
can find the group's minis
good roll.
because they do not appear to be in the
Bruce
tray.
knocked over the microphone earlier today, right before you guys showed up.
And if you're willing to let me add my trap sense to it,
Well,
you've got plus 4 to that.
Have that. Have that.
Plus 2 to that.
Yeah, you get trap sense to this.
What are you-
If
what are
they
we-
have-
39 then.
I have a green version of
What are we missing?
That's
we
a.
are missing
Well, you gotta give it up. That's pretty nice of that.
Uh,
Trap sense.
Grenadier.
Grenadier, Gauss, Alec.
What do they look like?
Van.
just get a general dwarf.
Render, Gauss, Alec, man.
You guys are gonna get random ones that I've picked up off the table. Because I can't technically.
Okay.
I don't like that he pulled out 4 minis.
There we go. Yeah, this one's yours.
Who's that?
This is Rael. That's Van.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a crystal coming out.
is that the one he's releasing?
I have a colored version.
Just use the
that
shark
was
with
another
freaking
one.
laser
Is
on
the
it.
is the
Do we have friggin' sharks or
Here,
friggin'
hand me
is the
the
demo Grenadier in there?
Which one was the demo, Grandier?
It was the one with the great sword. My brother made.
Oh,
my
here's
God.
Grenadier.
Hey, I thought you were doing this. Oh, they got it.
I
Oh my
told you I
god.
didn't know
I just
what I
realized what
was
he's
doing.
doing to me.
Making you wait for dramatic effects. There's Van.
The Sci-Fi Channel
That's
presents
Alex.
Blood Rana.
No, my brother made it.
Well, it's
no,
not
no,
real
that's
one.
Grenadier.
I'm saying
This
this
is
Rana
the new one.
is
That's
the
actually
blood. Like a Sharknado.
Proto Grenadier, the new Grenadier. I bought one.
Gotcha.
That's
That was
why
my
I
favorite.
need
Nice
some.
and
Van.
time.
I mean,
It goes up
Gauss.
under your ankles though.
Yeah,
Foot
it's
wipers.
coming soon. But yeah, but then it just eats you from the feet down.
Yeah,
What are you
it's
gonna do
coming
once
soon.
your feet
He
get
has a little green
I do
cobalt mini. It's
But
probably
not
on-
one with cat ears.
It'll be-
Yeah, one day though. One day.
All right, we're all here. Everyone's in a second.
We're good.
Okay.
So, we're watching as he just walks in. Here,
Nope,
can I
he
grab my
doesn't
back?
just walk in. He
Pass
takes
me the
off his
green one.
stuff.
Just in case.
I disembark my
Thank you.
equipment, or doff, or whatever you want to say.
He goes in.
I
partially
went
disarmed.
in to the point right before I saw the ants trigger trap.
Mm-hmm.
I execute a 39 perception check to see if I can find the device that sets off the trap.
Okay. You perceive no such device.
Okay, I report this information back to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Can you see anything through the meat lasagna?
Not with a 39 perception. I mean, you're looking at me and asking me if I can see through the meat lasagna.
Because
I
you
deduce
need to
that
ask
means
him
it's
if
magical?
you're. I'm just saying,
You
like.
sense nothing.
Yeah.
No.
You said specifically you're looking for a
He
device.
sees
I'm
you. Yeah.
saying, like, can you just see through the meat lasagna?
Can I
Question.
just see through the meat lasagna?
When we're doing these perception checks, we're not just
That's
like
why you can't see.
avidly staring at the ground, right? Or you're making it so we're like
Okay.
looking all about.
You are.
seeing
I'm
stuff.
assuming you're doing due diligence to try to find a trap mechanism. I'm not going to try to cherry pick your wordplay
No, no,
on
no, I
how
got
you're
you, I got you.
precisely looking for
No,
the
I got
trap.
Yeah.
You move to that square. you perform a look for trap roll. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not changing the mechanics for this one.
Yeah, basically, if it's a pressure plate, I'd be looking for a pressure plate. If it's a tripwire, I'd be looking for a tripwire.
Yeah.
And
So
just looking, going, do I see any of this shit?
right. So looking through the meat, you don't see a pressure plate or a tripwire. You'd have to dig through it.
Yeah, let me
But
do
purely
that.
standing there, you don't innately see something on the surface or something like anything about your general height, like it's some kind of tripwire or chime that activates.
You don't see a consistent
Did
line. in the
Ricardo?
board.
Correct.
He's going to use his mage hand to like dig through the lasagna. Maybe.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh,
Yes.
also you would feel the excavated portion beneath you where
Right
he
in front of
launched.
Yeah.
Where he launched and that trough opened up. It drops down a few feet, and the gelatinous state of the meat lasagna suspends it over the trough.
So he can actually reach in and then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
nothing.
Touch
There's
nothing but
yeah.
air.
So it's
Yes.
magically suspended so that
It's actually more of a
whatever's-
vacuum.
Or
But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do something else stupid now.
Okay.
Stick my head through the trough to see what
Okay.
I can see
before
underneath
you
the trough.
do that, can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
Are there any tracks from where the ants walked across?
Yes. There's like tracks in the meat. You'd also see his. They're beginning to kind of like spongify back up, but there are tracks. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Just so nobody talks over anybody else during ideas, because I noticed I was kind of.
It's going to start happening. In a
Yeah.
moment, 'cause
Yes,
we're gonna start
it
going
is.
like,
It is inevitable, but for good reason. Everybody wants to contribute.
we want to defeat this trap.
And once again, I don't want to die in the room I'm currently ankle deep in
Can
blood.
Ricardo get out
Yeah.
of the room first?
Solid.
Because
solid,
I feel
solid
like if the
choice.
machine hits me, it's gonna go from ankle to like mid shin.
Level 1.
I feel like it's trying to like.
But now I know there's a
get it
trough. I can
into
stick my head under, look under, and
Pretty
see
sure
what I
it's
see
magical.
under in
We're
the
not gonna
trough.
find because of that. I think this is dark. I think pretty sure it's magical.
All right, Issa, what's your initiative?
I didn't think so.
But we didn't sense anything on the Arcana. Or the that's a magic.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's in this room.
Grenadier,
Sorry, it used to be 3.
3.
Gauss,
19.
I rolled a
Alec.
CX.
What's your initiative bonus?
2. What? Did we really need to do that, Dylan? Come on.
Yeah.
But it's him.
It's
No, no.
Alec and Issa, not
It's
her
Issa.
and me.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
All right. Okay. I see your point now. Yeah. No, she gets it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Ricardo.
18.
Yes, you're
Van?
but no, you
26.
Rael.
25.
Van, you have the column with the 26.
I rolled a 19 on the die.
I just have extra plus right now.
All right. You just showed him.
So
the
as
iron
Ricardo
sword.
stepped out of the room.
You get to go first every so often.
No, we're in initiative, and Ricardo is there.
Ricardo's there, man.
Ricardo, you need to get out of that room, please.
But I want to look down the.
But you've been
trough
saying out
first.
loud what you've been noticing, correct?
Yes, I'm alerting everyone to everything I'm noticing.
Yeah.
This is the only good I am right now.
Wow.
Too stupid to know not to do this.
Yeah.
Just actually, I'm gonna take my hand right in the front area
Like
and
your character.
kind of dig through and no,
Dude,
no,
I
no.
can't
He
even
walked
read.
right there, so it
Yeah.
would. So yeah, I'm gonna try to feel like I feel any like barrier, force type thing that's being suspended. Since you stated that.
No.
I mean, granted, you have to hit the floor.
Yeah, you don't detect that there's any kind of like force suspension holding it up. It's just that coagulated that it's scabbed over.
Yeah, so the actual viscera itself is
Walking barefoot in this
suspended
man.
inside.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's more like human jello then.
Yeah.
No, it's a
That's
meat
what we've been
lasagna.
saying,
Yeah.
that meat
No,
lasagna.
It's not, and it's not like freshly cooked lasagna where everything's nice and runny a little bit. This is like it's sat out on the counter for a few days
Look.
lasagna.
As the only person
I'm
ankle
good.
deep in this, I've got to say, this is people cobbler.
All right, man.
All right,
so
Van's
you,
gonna just start looking through his equipment
There's
until
hard-
he gets out of the room.
okay,
Because I don't want to pursue any experiments till
There's
he's
close
out.
to it.
Rael.
Got my knives spindler. Got knives from the knives spindler. And I'm gonna tell Ricardo to leave the area. And once he leaves the area, I'm going to throw knives just past the halfway point.
Okay.
We got one.
Gauss.
Alright. Let me mage hand for the wire before you try and cut the wire.
I'm waiting for him to leave.
Doesn't matter. Don't cut the wire until I perceive whether there is or is not one there.
There's a lot of touch the wire talk.
Hey, you went in on your own accord.
It's very true.
Should have took the
If
coat
we
bench
can
with me.
agree that might be a good idea, then I'll just wait. Hold my turn.
Okay. Ricardo.
Before, I'm gonna just hold my movement action till the end of my turn. I am going to try to look through the crevice that he has made to see what I see underneath the blood pool pointing towards where the trigger of the trap would be.
Right. Okay. So you stick your head into the people lasagna.
Yes.
Okay. And you. All right. So it's only a few, inches deep.
You start
Your
to
head-
suffocate.
Your head goes through, and there's like, open that. Is it fresh? Oh no,
Yes.
I thought it was. Well, no, I meant like unopened, so it was vacuum sealed, so you get that.
Yeah, just that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effect. But yeah, so you through the meat lasagna, and there's a bit of a rush as all the air up here seeps down into beneath the trough. The trough's fairly big. There are several portions of the scab that are beginning to kind of like gelatinously like go down into it. Yeah, gonna go up your nose. You're gonna be coughing up blood that's not yours. You're getting people boarded right
it's
now.
not the first.
It's disgusting.
It is gross, yeah. But yeah, so it's slowly going down. That's what you
Yeah.
can tell. It's just not instant, especially now that there's a channel for the air to escape.
Okay, but what I'm trying to see is
Is there
what
anything
is
in
there
the
anything
trough
I can
or
see
under
leading
it?
towards the trap through the trough?
Okay, I will let you keep your previous perception check.
I'll take it.
And as you investigate, you do not see any kind of discernible mechanism that activates the trap here. You don't see the edges of like a pressure plate. You don't see a tripwire.
You just showed me what I was saying that's wrong. Guys, we need to be looking for a mechanism to deactivate the trap. Exactly.
We don't even hear that. We just see bubbles.
And then, because I don't want to die due to murder hobo, I pull my head out of the
We were gonna
Scab.
wait for you.
Meat lasagna.
Pops like a pimple.
the humanoid salsa, as it were,
Yeah.
and I make my way out of the room.
Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
give you one?
Is that an eyeball on your? You gotta.
And I make sure to give Jisrael the biggest hug, going, "Thank you for not killing me."
I wasn't gonna do it, bud.
Knowing full well I'm still covered in people.
Oh God.
Hey, at least
Alec,
he's not a spider.
prestidigitate me clean.
No, don't.
Alright.
The enemies be less likely to attack.
Did we observe the?
You start to, yes, now that there's an air channel for the meat to depress.
I have one more spoken thing to bring up on my turn that might work. If we eat all of the lasagna,
No.
there'll be nothing to discern.
Alright, end of turn.
It's
End
it.
of turn.
I'm gonna say no to that now.
End
Okay.
turn.
Alright,
Gonna say no to that now.
Issa.
Van, you're with me, right? You put worse in your body.
That
Okay. Oh my.
that is a very true statement.
You have no
I don't think I can do much of anything. I still offer that we can climb over it and go to the next door. But
Alright, so you reiterate that we could just communal spider climb around this.
Very true
idea.
statement.
Noted.
Whether we deactivate it or not, we're doing it.
we deactivate it. We don't.
Just in case. Alright, Alec.
I'm not walking through this again.
You start.
Can I make a knowledge dungeoneering or arcana check to see if, now that they've said they haven't found any mechanisms or anything, so I see if this is like a spell that could be in, or like something that's in the room. That might be a
you could
rune
do
or something.
you could do knowledge arcana.
Maybe it's a rune that we just can't see.
I think magic should have seen it though.
12 plus, that's gonna be a 36.
So there are some things that can act as magical triggers, such as like the alarm spell. You can have traps triggered to an alarm spell, so that once creatures enter an area, they can activate. It also could just be activated manually by some kind of like unintelligent creature who has some way to see into the room and is just activating the mechanism once some kind of predetermined command is
There's a little peephole.
fulfilled. Like there's just a zombie somewhere like looking through a very tiny crack and is ordered to, anytime you see something enter this square, press this button.
Okay.
Right? So there are a lot of different ways that you can recreate this. There could also be like an invisible creature in the room activating the trap somehow. As far as magic goes, yeah, there could also just be like a way that the trap is detecting life or something in the room to be to activate it. There are several ways to do it magically. Yes.
Would any of those show up under detect magic if focused on long enough?
Yes, they would all somewhere leave some kind of magical residue, especially alarm, because you have to ward the area. Any kind of however, any kind of thing that's functioning like clairvoyance or clairaudience would not, because the source of that magic is somewhere else, not here.
Did he see any of that while he's been having it cast?
From what you guys could see from the detect magic
Yeah, it's only
cones,
60 feet.
yeah, which
Like
goes
around
all the way
80
across
feet.
the room, and you're able to sweep to the other sides with it. You did not detect any magic. You cannot perceive all the way up to the ceiling, however, because the ceilings are 80 feet tall. Right? So your detect magic cone is shy from the ceiling by about 20 feet, which is roughly 4 squares.
Okay.
So just bear that in
maybe the
mind.
trap's
I
on
said
the
it to you.
ceiling.
Once I realized that, I've given the room a little look over. I
Yeah.
put 2 and 2 together, like, hey, maybe the trap's up there. We just can't see it.
Yeah, the stalactites reach down a fair bit.
I could just fly up there and check with detect magic.
How long is that gonna take?
He can
You
do
could.
that.
I just have detect magic up and I can
In
just walk
Draconic,
there.
I'll ask you to do that.
Alright, I use my move. Can I use my move?
could
I
hold
said
you
I
on
held my
hand, so
turn.
you're
Yeah,
really close.
and well, since we're in exploration, the group takes a few rounds because you only fly at 5 feet to slowly
Skinny Bun Junior.
go up. When you go up and you cast detect magic again, there is magic in the ceiling that is roughly near the middle of the room,
There we go.
equivalently.
Too bad we don't have
As
this-
you focus on it, it is detecting as divination magic. Not divine magic. It is detecting as divination magic, which you would know is most of those schools that allow you to remotely observe different things would be under the means of
Would
divination.
alarm be also under that divination?
I think alarm's actually abjuration, but
But
we can
scrying
feel free to look
would
it
be.
up.
I will.
I got you, bud. Keep
So
going.
someone's just watching the door.
Wait,
It's possible.
Is that important for using dispel magic?
If I had dispel magic. I do not.
Abjuration.
You have to spell, don't you?
It's abjuration.
No, it's
Can't you
abjuration.
spell
No,
magic?
I have detect magic.
I relay this information.
I heard that.
We are being spied upon.
What?
After it took 20 minutes for him to get up there and down there when it could have taken any one of us, a minute at max.
I didn't have to waste a spell on it.
Yeah, but do you know what the lasagna tastes like?
No, I don't
you
want to.
guys,
You didn't
if you don't
detect it.
care,
Actually-
I'll go ahead and cast fly on myself. I'll go up there and I'll just
So
spell
that
it.
was Alec, yeah. You relay that information to the party. Then the group, spend some time to let Gauss do his thing. Anything else for you?
He
Uh,
just said,
If you guys want, I have scrolls. I can at least use a scroll of fly on myself, and I can fly up there and dispel it.
how close do you have to be?
I think dispel's medium range.
Well, then I might not even have to
You
fly
wouldn't
up
even
there.
have to fly. Yeah, if dispel's medium range, then you wouldn't need to fly. If it's close.
Can Gauss identify the actual spell while
No.
he's up there?
Quick
So
question.
we're assuming it's something like that, but
So this would, and with that, excellent point, you would know that it is functioning like divination magic, though it is not coming out of the core.
Spellcraft?
Yeah, I can reach it.
Yes.
I can reach it.
Well, he's checking to see if dispel would work against.
yeah, because remember the doors had greater
Grenadier
bestowers,
would like to be
not
checking because the
bestowers.
paladin
26.
Looks fine to me.
Okay, the spell is functioning like Arcane Eye, though it has a couple of different mechanisms to it.
So
What
the
is
trap
it?
could just actually be a living thing.
It could be, yes. Like this functioning as a camera of sorts.
one job. I can smash.
Yeah.
Watch it just starts.
What is
clicking
my
every
purpose?
time.
You function like Arcane Eye.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I watch.
Alright,
Oh,
so
my
after
You replenish the meat.
Alec, you're trying to dispel it.
Yeah, I'll dispel it.
Okay, roll your opposed caster level check.
Roll the 20.
Caster level check.
Yes.
It's gonna be. And is that? Let me make sure that's a witch spell. So I might that adds to it.
In your range.
It is. So that's 20.
Okay, you are unable to prep spells for the next week.
Does that include the ones he's already prepped, or
No,
just,
it's just-
prepping more?
Right now, your spell repertoire is what you have prepared for the next week.
All right.
Good thing we're not doing anything after this.
You know,
So you discharge your dispel magic, and somehow you dispel the magic within yourself.
spell terrain.
Good thing we have scrolls.
Does he still fly?
You could complete scrolls, yeah.
I didn't do it.
You could just like cover up the eye.
I failed.
Does anyone have
I
like
don't.
a
I don't
bag?
tell him that I can't prep anything. I don't get into
Awesome.
that. I just tell him I failed.
Yeah.
didn't
I
dispel
have
it.
scrolls
Try doing it again.
of explosive rune.
I don't see any reason why you couldn't just try to dispel again.
I was about to
I
say,
have one more dispel magic left. I'm not gonna.
we can try
Hold on,
destroying.
can I have some glue and some like dead people cloth? There might be some
Look
around.
down.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna go up to wherever the eye is and then glue some, tapestry over it to make it.
So you just can't see through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does Arcane
I feel
Sight
like
work
it's a
like
bad
True Sight?
It might be.
This is like Arcane Eye,
So
not
it's,
Arcane
it's a
Sight.
floating invisible eye, essentially. So you could.
Oh, if it's floating, I mean, then it's
Well,
not attached to anything.
That's how it normally
Wait a
works. This functions like.
Yeah.
Alright, then we just need a bag where I can like put it in the bag and then have a rope to like the ceiling and then just like glue the rope to the ceiling and
I'm
then
gonna imagine
Are
it's
you-
probably one of the longer stalactites.
Are you gonna glue it?
So you want to fly into the room
Mhm.
by yourself
No, I'll go with.
with. Okay. So you and Ricardo want to fly into the room by
You
yourselves
can't carry it.
up to the ceiling
Yep.
and mess with the thing.
Okay.
go.
Okay.
No,
Gals.
I just want to clarify.
Gals.
Yes.
Here's my plan. I'll go in the room. I'll start Austin powering. Start naked. And then, well, it's distracted. Going, oh, either I don't want to look at that, or what the hell is that?
Okay.
You cover up the eye.
If I had some kind of like see invisibility, then I could actually like see where this thing is. Then I could probably complete this, but I don't think I can
Yeah, because you would need to be concentrating on the detect magic
to see where it is.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Alright.
invisibility.
I do have one good, actually good idea in my
Where is it?
opinion.
It's in the exact center of the room. I think
Floating down, or is it attached to the
it is
ceiling?
embedded into the
But
longest
it's very
stalactite.
dangerous.
Perfect.
Fucking knew it.
Perfect.
Destroy
Bag,
the stalactite.
I think I
stalactite.
said that.
Yeah.
Destroy
Mage
the
hand.
stalactite.
What, just destroy
Yeah,
all the stalactites so they
something
fall
happened
and
to
kill
you,
the
right?
eye?
I'll wait. I'll wait for my turn.
Okay.
Does
Now-
anyone have a bag or a sack?
Why don't we just destroy the stalactites?
I will allow you to do that.
Because then they'll become stalagmites.
Does anyone have a bag or a sack or something like that?
Not
All of
extra.
us.
That's empty.
None of us. Actually,
I'll take out
technically,
mine.
I do have a backpack that's not carrying damn near anything.
I'll take out
You
my
inform it's on the stalactite.
Yes.
Like not on the ceiling, but
Nope.
on one of these.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
it
longest
appears
one.
it appears to be, yeah, kind of like embedded in the tip near top of one of these stalactites. Yeah,
You told
So
me.
Like
you mean the
closest to
bottom?
ceiling or
Yeah.
the bottom?
at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's about it's less than 20 feet away from the ceiling. It's closer to maybe like 16 or 17.
So from the floor,
it would be like 63 feet high, just outside of detect magic.
So
Okay.
we've identified the cause of the trap.
I can try blowing it up.
Yeah.
If you come and
No.
point me in the direction.
Yep. It's that stalagmite right
Can you make an
there,
arcane
right
mark?
at the bottom.
You have arcane mark as a cantrip?
I do, but I feel like casting spells at it is
Well, not
metagaming.
at
so
it.
I-
But on the actual stalactite.
Yeah, that's touch though.
Just
yeah. No, I'm just gonna say it's this one right here.
I have skulls of
He
explosive.
pulls out his staff of lightning bolt and shoots the one stalagmite. It's that one.
All right, I pinpoint the one. I wait for everyone to get out of the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leaving. After
Leaving
20
with-
minutes.
Yep. We're both like,
If this doesn't work,
Hey,
I do
Grandier,
have a
I'd like to
plan,
join you
Mael.
too.
nope.
Oh, you gotta.
Grandier backs up 5 feet.
It's a little out of my range, but I'll take a shot at the minus. So just would be a standard one of my
Yeah.
bombs.
Hmm?
Nothing special should be. Well, no, I'll make it explosive just in case.
Okay.
Too bad we don't have like a cast of like arrows. Like shoot arrows
What's
at
the
it.
AC on the stalactite?
Like 4.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the 30s, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you detonate a bomb on the stalactite.
That's the thing called boom, and it becomes a stalagmite.
That's shit damage.
Yeah.
Better now than later.
Yeah.
That just set up the trap.
You see several of them break away because they're just
So like
literal
20
deposits.
explosive fire damage.
That's fine. Yeah. You see like several,
Oh.
7 or 8 stalactites break away from the ceiling and come crumbling down into the Lizagnag.
Does it actually trip?
Nothing triggers. The walls don't activate.
Is the one that has the eye still there?
Yes.
Like
Protected.
untouched?
Effectively untouched.
Does anyone speak goblin at the table?
No.
I've spoken to goblins.
You hear Van saying something, but by the tone of the affliction, it sounds like slurs, many of them.
Can you
Expletives.
Yeah.
Many, many expletives.
Do
Maybe.
you want me
I
to
don't know.
give it a try?
You will?
I,
Hold on, let's see what'd you say about?
Do you want me to give it a try?
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
man,
We want everybody to try everything for
We could wrap
XP.
it with a belt,
What?
bedroll.
a good idea would be seeing if there's any devices on the outside of the room, because paladins would have had to disable the trap at some point to go in and out, correct?
Or not be subject to the triggering.
Trigger.
Yeah, did we already do that?
Yeah,
or-
hey, don't kill that guy.
Actually, wait.
Ned.
You have Paladin of Mirror Armor, do you not?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Bingo. That's it.
We said Grandier.
We said Grendier!
He might
You want me to
actually be right.
Yeah.
The look, that's Grandier's look too. Like,
Yeah, that's not a monster, right?
no, he used up all the monsters.
I used up all.
All right,
Is there any other
so
scrolls
okay. Jokes aside, I
You
wouldn't.
want
I wouldn't
scroll for
actually
it?
send you to your death. Although I kind of
It's a good
do want
idea.
to, I won't.
Uh-huh.
Is there?
Granted, man,
Are there
we're in this entire
any?
session.
Are there any other Paladin of Mirror Armor sets just lying about that we can use and test this theory out?
I know a guy we can talk to on the subject.
Oh,
No. Yeah, the only armors you would have had are the ones you've found as loot.
That's a good idea.
We have, and Van pulls out of one of the bags, a golden holy symbol of Mir.
Bingo, bango.
We can attach it to the ant.
can we ask Ned about it?
Ned, say ah.
No.
No.
What does Ned the Head say about the trap, if you could?
Yeah, good question.
Because you're holding Ned the Head. I'm rolling.
He says, "Get fucked."
Alright,
You,
rephrase.
so
You
That's
tier
not very
worshiping
knightly.
bastard.
Ned the Paladin Head
But I help.
says, "Oh yes, this is the chasm of purity. Only those dedicated in life, body, and soul may pass.
Oh, we're fucked.
The
Yes.
dedication must be to the goddess Mir."
Yeah, no, we're out of that one.
That's it.
I
And you
looked at
see him
Ned.
turn around and walk the other
I say,
way.
Ned, why did you say this something like an hour ago? What?
Okay,
Nobody asked.
one better, one better, one better.
Kill him.
Could any one of us now
Dedicate ourselves to mirror.
devote ourselves to Mir?
You would need to find a cleric of at least 9th level to cast atonement on you.
Right
who
outside.
was dedicated to Mirror.
She wasn't a mirror?
She's Freya.
She was Freya.
Okay.
Did
I
we
asked
kill a
Ned the
mirror?
head. Ned, can I take my bedroll and just effectively blind the obscure blind whatever the arcane eye? Would that prevent the trap from going off?
He goes, I don't know. Try it.
Hey Ned, is there any way to
I
actually
feel like that's not
deactivate
head
this
to head
trap?
talking.
No, and it's like, we never had to mess with it. We just walked through. The wizards who made it for us, like, they were pretty clever. So I don't think so.
Don't give him that much credit.
Hey
All
Ned,
right.
is there any way to deactivate the trap?
No.
No.
You just have to be dedicated to Mirror.
Thanks.
So
Does
if
it
I'm
have to be
carrying
just
you, does that
mirror,
mean I
or
won't
can
set
it
it
be
off?
Another.
I don't think so.
No.
I web him.
Well,
Nope.
Can we ask him if does it have to be specifically mirror, or can it be
Mirror
another
adjacent.
lawful good?
Yeah, it's chaotic. What are you talking about? She's chaotic, dude.
Just the right
Yeah.
kind of
The
good.
goodest of good.
Okay,
Like, she's the
sorry.
goodest of good.
I'm chaotic.
Could there be a
lawful.
good? Could
Uh,
it just be another good deity?
No, he says that in order to pass the Chasm of Virtue, you must be a divine caster of some sort and dedicated to mirror.
Damn.
But he does say that because of his undead state, he doesn't know if the eye is going to recognize him as a paladin.
Yep.
So
Undead
it's not
indeed.
it's not a wise idea to just.
All right,
like,
hold your
assume
horses, trigger happy guy.
Undead.
Now he does say that it is a trap, and therefore, it probably does have some kind of fail-safe or like off switch. It's just the paladins never needed it, so he didn't learn what it was. But there is a, mechanic like disable device that can be used on the eye in order to prevent it from triggering.
Yeah, like wrapping a bedsheet around it.
Yeah, totally.
There's probably
That'll
a
totally work.
switch upon the scene.
Oh, if only people
Spider
like
communal
you,
and just
now
go
that we
look,
know
'cause,
what
I mean, we
spell
gotta
type it's
range
using
the
and all
trap
that, if we
itself,
could do
right?
something like figure out a way around it using magical skill checks or something.
Like obscure mist.
Can you disable?
I would say yes, but
Yes,
Yes, you
in
can.
Pathfinder you can disable
Without
magic traps as
trying
well.
not to mitigate.
That's how I
Something
disable all
already
It's
the
happened.
usually it's usually just that the DCs are different.
Yeah, but
They're
you
usually
just
higher.
Spider, come up there and do it.
Yeah, that's I did that 6 times.
Yeah, you can come up there. and try to
Those
disable.
scrolls of explosive runes I have are from arcane traps from all of the.
Wait, are we sure we don't want to send Grendir up there?
I mean,
to try
I'm
to
all for
disable
sending
the
Grendir
trap?
to his death. I mean, helping us.
Grendir, praise the tier, see what he has to say.
Oh my god.
Leave.
Please call back later.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah. 12?
We God forsaken you for once in his life.
You get no response. So, you want to make your disable device check?
Are we spider climbed up
Do
there?
it.
Has anybody? Do you have a means to climb?
Spider.
Safely? No.
We have
Well, here's the thing.
It has to be a group decision because I have one. So
Before you
I need
use
it
your
to be-
one,
Yeah.
I will use a scroll of fly on you.
Up and away!
Okay.
I have one left.
While you're up there, try the bed sheet.
Okay.
You don't have a bed sheet.
So,
I do.
you are here, but
There.
much higher.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead and roll your disable device.
Good luck, man.
Wait, when he
I'm gonna
goes
make this
under it at the center, does
A
the
natural
trap go
20
off?
Huh?
with.
He flies up
Actually-
and then over.
Yeah, but once he's under it, does
Do
it set
it.
the trap off?
Do it.
Just,
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it a 20 for a total of 35. I swear to God, Dylan, if you say the trap is not disabled,
Or-
I'm going to leave.
it looks
No,
good.
no, and you failed by more than 10.
No, that would be rude. All right,
He fell by 9.
you disable the trap. You do not disable it to a degree that you can reset it.
XP for everyone!
Huzzah!
Did he disable it?
And if
with
any
the bed
bonus
sheet?
XP is being given out,
Sure.
Jamie.
Please tell me that DC was like.
The DC was
35.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah! Good job!
Give Jamie a round of applause for
Good
disabling
job,
the
Jamie.
trap. By the way, Sierra, we are still spider climbing over everything. Captain being
I'm
the only
holding on to
person-
that holy symbol. Near?
Wait,
Just in case.
I just gotta throw it out here.
Oh, you're
Anybody? Lasagna angels?
Oh,
You just-
I mean, you only
As-
live
as
once.
he-
I'm
as-
not hearing no's.
I mean, you only live once. I mean,
You know that the trap will automatically reset in 1 hour.
We got an hour, guys.
That's all we need,
Gotta go.
baby.
That's as long as you can suppress it.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys the XP.
That puts us at 75 there.
It's gonna give you a lot more than that, actually.
I'm
Let's see what
listening.
it
Because
is.
remember, the damage on the trap was 35 d12s
36.
and 36 d12s, and that damage applied to your gear. So
It was pretty
would-
much
it was gonna
destruction.
destroy all of the stuff you had.
Alright,
Is that what you have then?
so we'll do the XP, then we'll
We're
come
gonna
back
do
with
the
the
XP.
XP.
We're gonna take a
and
quick
everything
break
back.
and level up.
Alright.
And then when we come back, we are going to do the sheer
So
hobby
let them
fight.
know how
Alright.
much XP.
Is this a short break or is this a I can have a cigarette break?
This is a you need to level up your character break.
So like 10,
So
maybe
it's-
50.
Once again, barbarian human.
I guess for the recording, what was the total XP on the trap for disabling it?
The total XP is 102,000.
Oh, wow!
It was a CR17 trap.
That's each?
Good job.
No, that's what the party gets.
Okay.
All right, cool.
What is
We'll
your
come back to the
XP
break
right
after
now?
this.
What's the last one?
And we're back. So the party has done a quick level up in order for them to have a fighting chance in the Shiramaki fight. The group uses a few rounds to buff up. So, in this case, basically you should have already had the buffs from last week noted in what you had. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around, I'm going to get your initiatives and just declare what buffs you have up, because anything that isn't rounds per level, you'll have time in order to get active
Figure it out.
before we go into the tomb. Okay? So
Initiative.
Nice.
Fucking dumb.
all right, Issa, what's your initiative? 25. And what spells do you have active?
Gonna be a
Owl's
good
Wisdom,
night.
Bear's Endurance, Aspect of the Falcon, Atavism, Prot Evil, Shield, Strong Jaw, Prot Evil, and Shield on Asher.
And then
Death Ward on yourself?
I was debating it.
Okay.
Wait,
Can I have some of that death one?
Nope.
sorry.
Can I
I only get one.
What?
I only have one.
Alright, Grendier?
I'm trying to see, is Death Ward per minute?
No.
Yeah, then no. I'm going to cast Life Shield on myself
Okay.
and Magic Vestments.
Okay.
And that's round base, that's round base. And I will prepare to.
Oh no.
No, because I gotta wait.
Yeah, Death Ward is minute per level.
We got ready. And then we stopped.
Do that now.
Yeah, then Death Ward upon me and
Our spells then.
Okay.
You hear that, Ricardo?
You cast
What's up?
He gave
is
me
what
death
you
ward.
used.
Yes.
It only gives you bonus to save.
Oh yeah, and I gave him full strength.
And that's
Yeah,
what
that's fine.
we're using right now, basically.
You got full strength too, Tom.
I didn't
Yeah.
erase
I
it.
got
Is that all your buffs, Ricardo? I mean, Grendier.
How dare you?
You just said Grendier, is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Gauss. Oh, what's your initiative?
Oh, 17.
Alright. Gauss initiative.
22.
Okay. And buffs. Shield, mage armor, etc.
Yes, Cat's Grace as well.
Okay. Protection from evil.
I'm trying to alright, I have the potions,
You want to do
right?
large
But
strength?
I could also just take the
I'm gonna use my
spell,
last one.
the
No,
magic
no,
circle
no,
protection
no,
from evil.
No, I don't need
Are
it
there
for
any
use, only
benefits
for
aside from
buffs.
it'll last longer? Because potions only last minimum caster
Only
level
increase
of
the
last like 2
strength.
minutes.
Circle has a
Dex,
10-foot
though.
radius,
So
so
you can protect
you could
them.
protect other people with one casting, so long as they stay on you.
Yeah,
When you're raging.
I feel like that is a useful thing.
Yes, but because it's third level, you can also get magic circle and potion and scroll form fairly easily. So you may not, as a sorcerer, you may not want to invest one of your potential slots into that.
No, I take a -2 to Dex.
I mean, shit, you could even get a wand of magic circle.
Okay, that's true. I only have 2 potions, that's why I'm like,
You take it, yeah. Just know that any first level potions, we're going to say that the duration of them start at the beginning of the fight, for purposes of buffing. Because again, I am a benevolent dungeon master. So you don't lose a few rounds going into the fight of just standing there, going wax on, wax off on each other.
It is greatly appreciated.
But, yeah.
well, so would you suggest taking the spell or just sticking with my 2 potions?
2 potions?
I've got 2 potions. They're minimum caster level, so it's like last 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
DRT.
Magic circle potions or
No,
protection?
just regular protection.
So it's a first level spell that means it'll last 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. But you have 2 of them, which will protect you for 20 rounds
Mhm.
net.
Right. So It's either I take the magic circle or I take dispel magic.
Dispel magic, hands down, 100%.
Agreed.
Okay.
Oh look, we dominated Ricardo. Oh look, dispel magic. We no longer dominated Ricardo.
Yeah.
You have to.
Assuming I could roll really well, yeah.
Yeah.
May I also add, because I just realized my circle against evil is minute based, so I'm also going to be casting that.
I hope so.
Yeah, but you're casting it, which means that it has a 9-minute base, which is 90 rounds.
Yeah.
Right, so that's not going to necessarily. The duration of that spell is not going to come into play during the fight. Is what I'm
I know that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but I didn't know it was. I thought it was round per level.
Oh no, it should be.
So I'm going to cast that as well upon myself.
Yeah. Are you sure it's minutes? 10 minutes? I thought they were 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's
per.
10 minutes per level.
Yeah.
But I thought it was 10 rounds or something.
Yeah.
So
No, that's something you would have cast back
What do you
Yeah.
when we were doing.
Oh,
the
shit.
store.
I didn't state it though, because I made
Deeper.
it.
All right.
So yeah, mage armor, cast grace, protection from evil,
Shield.
shield.
So you think yourself.
Oh yeah, and resistance. And I'll cast that at the very last.
Yeah. And you know that doesn't last. It's just on your next save.
I'm sure it goes.
Yeah, it lasts for like
It lasts for a while. But I'm saying it doesn't last
Sure,
through
I have
10
to go back
attacks.
now.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it'll last for one.
All right.
Yeah.
Alec, initiative.
Oh, the initiative is a 18.
Okay.
I've used shield, protection from evil, mage armor on myself. I've also used bear's endurance and fox's cunning on myself. I also used enlarged person through scroll on Ricardo.
Okay.
And right as the doors open, I'm going to, right before whatever we do to burst open the doors, I'm going to cast haste on everyone.
Okay.
Except Ryan.
Oh, so fast! Look at him go. But only Ricardo not his armor, right?
Oh yeah, he's got like little nips.
Okay. So,
They're sensitive.
that it?
Yes.
Okay, Ricardo.
Ricardo is at 23 of her
Initiative.
initiative. He has currently got full strength, mage armor, death ward, shield, prod evil, and enlarged person, and apparently haste.
Okay. Van.
Van is equipped with mage armor, ablative barrier. His mutagen, absorb toxicity. He's burning his height and awareness to get a +4 to his initiative. He has blur and shield activated, cat's grace, and then for the 10 rounds it will be protect from evil. And he will apply you drink a magic weapon potion to make his bomb chucker a magic weapon, and then put some holy weapon bomb on 10 grenades.
Okay. Initiative total.
14, because I got a 2.
And then Rael.
Alright, currently I have the vile holy weapon ball equipped to my blade, the dagger of the Shadowlands to be specific. I have a shield potion on, a true strike pot on, and a protection of a pot of protection from evil. And then for initiative I am 17.
What is your initiative bonus?
Sorry, not 17, 15.
Okay.
Two more things. Then we're going around. Invisibility on myself, stone skin on Tom, and myself.
And apparently I have stone skin.
Woo! Yeah, who else is frontlining? Are you gonna actually?
What?
Yeah.
Actually, what?
Yeah.
Joe,
He says he
frontline.
is.
I have to.
Yeah, he's a melee striker.
I'm a melee striker and I have to flank with Ricardo to
Are you also
maximize
gonna
damage.
trade
Do you have a mage armor on you?
It
Oh
would
yeah,
stack
I
with
guess
that
I'll drink
Can you give
that
us
pot of
damage?
greater invisibility
What
as
about
well.
shield? Would shield stack with him?
Yes,
Alright.
yes,
Do
shield.
you have
active.
shield on?
He has shield.
I have a
active.
shield pot on, yeah.
Don't forget the greater you can still attack and be invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of my weapons I
Just
can
making sure.
attack with and not break the invisibility.
Here we go. Okay, what does stone skin do?
You have DR10/adamantine. It does not stack with your
Yeah,
normal DR.
Yeah,
So anything below
That's
adamantine is
Yep.
applies to the DR10, correct?
What?
Anything below the
It needs to be
adamantine
plus
type.
5 or adamantine in
Adamantine,
order
yeah, okay.
overcome the
Okay.
damage type. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yes, the four of us have stone skin.
Okay.
Clarification. Dylan? Dodge bonuses from haste would apply to all 3 armor.
No, you don't get it when you're flat-footed.
Is it DR5?
Sure.
Ah.
It
Yeah.
lasts like an hour.
On
That's
It's,
all?
it's 10 minutes per level.
Okay.
Oh
It's
yeah.
an hour.
So when the trap resets, I'm not gonna have it?
I mean, for half an hour, you will.
Okay, so that is everyone. So now, as a reminder, the ceilings in here are 80 feet tall. Alright, that means with the group currently climbing, if you knock unconscious and fall, you are likely to die, because that means you will take 8d6s of fall damage, 1d6 for every 10 feet you fall, as you fall down to the ground. The reason I'm saying that is because with spider climb, that is considered a movement type. So even if you elect to move 0, you do need to focus on keeping your grip to the ceiling itself or to the wall, wherever you're going to be. Should you fall unconscious, you lose the ability to adhere to the wall.
You're good.
I have
Cast
boots of the
flyers.
cat.
You will take minimum fall
Don't you already
damage,
have fly?
therefore 8
damage.
instead of
And you have slow
8d6.
fall.
Yes.
I have slow fall. I have feather fall as an SLA, so I have to cast it before I go unconscious.
Right, it's not constant.
I also cast fly myself,
Okay.
just in case. I mean, my movement speed is 5, so 30 is better.
Yeah, but once you're hasted, it would be 60.
Yes.
You are literally a supersonic jet right now.
I don't think haste applies to.
It's only 10 feet per second.
No, expeditious retreat doesn't.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
Stop him now.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Which was
So-
on the ground?
Again, I need everyone else to not only track your own durations on the effects, I also need you to track your altitude in case you elect to remove yourself from the walls or move anywhere. Because due to Issa's communal spider climb, you are going to be entering the fight adhered to the ceiling and upside down.
And 80 feet up, right?
80 feet up. Okay? If you elect to change that, you're responsible for marking your own altitude and position.
I would be because we come in through the door. How tall is the door? Is it
80
the door's
feet.
80 feet too.
Yeah.
After the spell would have went off, I would have climbed down to come back down.
Can
around
undead be
it.
sneak attacked? I'm asking Rael.
Yes.
It depends
So long
on
as they have discernible anatomy,
Yeah.
they can be sneak attacked.
I don't
So
want
stuff
to
like
be
zombies
on
and
the
stuff,
scene
yes.
When we
Let's
start.
sneak attack.
I would like to be on the ground.
Can you
Okay,
make
so
it
you're coming in on the ground then.
Yes.
Okay. With that, going around the table, does anybody else want to start the fight on the ground?
I would be next to
all of the
Alec.
melee strikers.
I'll take the ground.
Alright, it seems that the general party consensus is to group on the ground except for Gauss, who will be flying.
Because all it takes is
So-
one anti-magic.
So the knock, doors open, curse discharges. The group sees that now both doors remain open. The second set of doors opens into
Blood pit.
the blood pit. Alright. The light coming from all of the active pylons comes pouring into the room, bringing the light category in this room up to daylight. Instantly, as the doors open and you can look inside, you see an absolute giant pile of money and gear decorating what could only be described as a Titanic-sized sarcophagus. Withering through the cracks of the sarcophagus, you see that shadowy entity that left the wyvern from the deepest pit of the Cyclopean deeps come out and materialize inside the daylight, which normally wraiths and shadows cannot do.
Oh, show off.
He materializes, and as he forms, you hear 6 very loud thuds as 6 other sarcophagi lining the walls of the rooms breach and their lids slide off.
So they breach and clear?
False alarm, just the cleaning lady. Go back to
Yes.
bed.
So,
Housekeeping.
Gauss, since everyone except you is on the ground, what is your altitude currently at time of opening?
Yes.
5,
How big's the door? How
10,
tall's the door?
20.
For like 8th time, 80 feet.
Yeah,
The
then I'm on the ground.
80th time.
You're on the ground.
I want to be on
You
the
should have
wall
said
at 40
5,
feet.
10,
I didn't
20.
want
Alright,
to
so
be
you're on the wall. Is Asher with you?
No. You
Okay.
be down with everybody to protect.
Then I am in fact
So from the window to the wall.
on the ground.
Well, sweat's dropping down my balls.
We're one cohesive unit.
You all
Alright.
take one negative level for this bullshit.
Yeah, seriously.
Not me. I agree
I mean,
with
would you like?
Alright,
me
we're gonna
to
try
be
to
there?
No, no,
diplomacy,
it's fine.
right?
So, the specter materializes and just starts cackling this deep, heinous, insidious laughter. And in his laughter, invites you all to beg for mercy and kneel before him before you meet your ultimate demise.
Rael, how much damage can you do if you
Kneel
sneak attack him right
before
now?
If I sneak
If
attack
you
him
could
right-
hypothetically sneak attack him
if I
right
could
now.
hypothetically sneak at max,
Yes.
if it was a crit, close to 80 damage, a little over 80 damage.
I
Actually, no, it's more than that because my sneak attack dice went up.
I think
die.
it is not as it seems, and the target will fail any checks made to avoid being surprised. Huh? Isn't that a thing?
So a surprise round?
You don't have a surprise round.
I do.
No,
I have a surprise.
Plot
Yeah, you-
twist!
What I'm saying is, in a surprise round, you only get one action,
Yeah.
right? He is not actually adjacent to him yet.
But he
So
can charge.
if you had found a way to like infiltrate him into the room, then yes, this would
He
be
is
more
greater
applicable.
invisible, so he
Yes,
might be.
this is true. He is greater
He can take
invisible,
up his
but that
position.
not ethereal and able to move through the door
Well, my
before it
question
opens.
would be, if we did take the surprise round, we'd have one round to act before he did.
He also
So
You would
open the
get
door.
one
surprise.
action.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
One
All right.
action.
Then I can just wait until we're.
I would save that for a fight where you don't have to wait for a slow opening door.
or him to come out of
But
the
what if he's
sarcophagus.
blinded by the
Are you
light?
hearing music?
He's not blind.
No, blinded by the door. He's
can
dazzled. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
my
Do you
God.
want
No,
6
we're gonna
negative
put
levels? The answer's no!
Where's my epic battle music?
I'm not pushing.
No, we don't need
I
it.
just thought
We're
it'd
going
be
for
fun.
sex.
Copyrighted material.
God.
There's plenty of things.
Alright.
on it that
If
are
you can
non-
find non-copyrighted
I love it.
music, then I'd be with it, but it's up to
You guys want epic battle music for this?
Steve, it
No.
wouldn't pick up on the microphone very well.
Oh, that's right.
It would sound very
They would
weird.
interfere.
Yeah, it would.
That's why I made sure.
Okay, so yes, so he spends his turn, he went first,
Mm-hmm.
cackling maniacally and laughing, inviting you all to come before him and kneel and beg for mercy before he destroys you.
Hey, he's giving us first dibs.
Crush.
Next is Issa.
He's got this.
Let's
Whoa.
go. We got this.
Whoa, whoa.
I mean, we're attacking. That was the whole thing.
No, no.
I know what that means.
I mean, we could politely ask him for the information. Sorry,
Issa,
sorry,
what
sorry.
you do?
Yep, Issa.
I don't know.
Fire!
Do I
know
hear
what
7
gonna
negative
do.
levels?
We're just hitting it.
Dylan, if it makes you feel better, I know exactly what I'm going to do on my turn.
Thank you.
I'll shut up for
I don't want nobody ever stated we were going in guns blazing, so I don't want to start shooting or doing
I thought it
anything.
was a
We're going
blind.
guns blazing.
We're going guns blazing.
Said the guy who tried to talk us into negotiating.
Just kill him.
Yeah, we're going
Again.
full.
I want to negotiate, but I fucking kill it. We have to kill it.
Because you don't speak third.
He's making little notes on who to kill first.
Yeah.
I think Gal's on top of that list.
No. He's making the list of each spell he's going to use to kill us all simultaneously.
He's checking
That's
it
what we're
twice.
talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna
How about we're
cut
get
each of the doors open into the bloodroom.
Correct.
Wait a minute, I don't know this spell. What's Power Word doing? Why do I hear rocks falling?
Issa, what do you do?
Question.
Yes, the door's opened this way.
Okay, so what is this? Where the door starts?
No, it's a like pillar supporting the door frame.
So I'll just come around as it should, and then
Okay, so as you come in and around, you're able to see here this creature, which is currently prone, but on its turn will stand up, a skeletal giant that is emerging from the sarcophagus.
How tall is
It is
Huge.
huge. They are large.
Oh. I'm large.
it? So how far up on the wall would I be out of range of it?
Of melee,
25 feet.
several squares. Of its throw rocks ability, not at all.
But he has
You're in you're in range of a ranged attack, but you are out of range of a melee attack.
Then I will stay 40 feet up, and I will do a perception check around the rest of the room.
Okay.
I kind of want her to be like 20 feet up, so he's like jump and just miss.
34.
What are you looking for?
To see what's in there.
Okay, so these sections go all the way to the ceiling, so you do not have line of sight or effect into any of the other 5 alcoves. Actually, no, you would, as you come in, you would have been able to quickly look over here and see the same thing. There's 6 alcoves total. These 2 have giant undead in them. It's fairly safe to assume that the other 4 do as well.
Is there a description on audio or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll pop a detect magic to see if there's anything.
There is a bunch of magic in the horde of stuff surrounding him. And there's also magic coming from him.
Just salivation.
Yeah. Alright, anything else? Alright, great first turn.
What about Asher?
Yeah, what about Asher?
He will ready to attack any enemy that comes to attack the party.
He's standing on the ceiling, parking upside down.
No,
All right.
he's on the ground with you guys.
This one stands up. It is carrying 5 large boulders, kind of like hooked into his arm. He grabs one and throws it at you.
Rude. I'm a little offended.
Perhaps smaller than
I would like to put in the aspect that the rock could fall on him if he's still.
That's a 30.
Nope.
Okay.
How's it feel, dude?
Get it, girl.
Ricardo?
Hold on.
Okay. Ricardo waltzes in, starts walking up to the guy, explaining to him that he's from the sheriff's department here to serve an eviction notice.
Okay.
I'm hasted.
Okay. So you want to move all the way up to him?
I can't melee strike from there, can I?
Yeah. Okay. So you move all the way up to him?
And I melee strike.
Okay. You get one of your highest.
One of my highest. What?
You raging?
Yes, I'm raging. Turn on my rage on the way, just so everyone's aware.
Just, that's important.
I'm raging. I'm angry. I'm mean. I'm here delivering an eviction notice from the sheriff's department. That's a 7 plus 22.
29?
29. Yes.
A 29 misses.
Sucks to be you guys.
Okay. So you move up, you swing. Alright, Gauss?
He must not be real.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually see him. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
illusion, like I said. Doesn't matter.
He's one
So-
of those piles of treasure.
What spell do I have? What's the one that, Glib Dust? Yeah.
Very fine. Well, at least I knew what I was doing.
I know, but then you said, oh,
I get
you
10
might not
XP for
actually be
that.
there.
Put down.
It sounded like a
I'll
good
jump
idea.
It'll be 100.
I feel like it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up. over top of him. I'll double move.
I want to be on the ground.
I'll be direct.
I'm
It's
gonna run on
important. All right. No. 80 feet up, as high as I can get. I have 120 movement speed.
Just don't come
I want to be directly over top of him, and then I am going to drop the boulder from the maximum height, and I'm going to say the command word, "Your shoes untied," to turn it back to its regular size. Potentially doing, if it actually hits him, 86 damage.
Okay, it goes right through him because he's incorporeal and it's not a magic boulder.
Who's worth trying?
I want to add that was a magic sword.
But his form reacts as if he is a
Hey.
corporeal being.
Yes.
Man, can I put magic weapon on the bolter sequence?
You could have last round when we were buffing, but not right now.
If only we could have turned that into a surprise round.
Man. Alright, so you drop the boulder, his shoes untied, it lands, it avoids Ricardo. Roll luck.
Interesting.
Yeah, 14. On the
Roll
die.
Roll 3d6.
Do I hear 8 levels?
No ones. You want 6s, bud.
Two, and 4.
Okay, you don't destroy any of the loot with the boulder.
Cool.
Careful with those boulders, son.
I want to add that was a magic weapon, and I do have the ability to hit things that are incorporeal.
Yes.
Just making sure.
I acknowledge that, yes.
It's not really him.
Or his AC is higher than 29.
I can find that out.
Okay. Are you playing it?
Would the +4 actually hit?
To the attack
Find
roll?
out.
Yeah. +4 to the attack roll.
Huh.
It's gone forever.
You're supposed to have to believe.
But it is a +4 to the attack roll.
This is the one where it's either the...
For the whole combat,
yeah.
+4.
Yeah, so it's
To the
either the
attack.
profane bonus or the divine
Sacred.
bonus, sacred bonus. Yeah. Which one are you picking?
Sacred.
Okay. Yes, a 33 hits.
Good. Well, I'll do the damage. You keep going on with the turns.
Okay.
Is evil.
Yes.
Ah.
I think it's on your side of the board.
It is.
I can see it here.
But
Just sitting there.
Steve's not going to help.
You're trying.
Yeah. 30 damage.
Okay.
I have a lot of strength buffs going on at once.
First blood. Alright.
Oh shit, that hit me. That was not
And
the
you're...
12 AC I was expecting.
Is that ability to harm corporeal a stance or just always active? Right now?
Always active while raging.
Okay. Alright.
Got me confused with the Warblade again.
And does a 31 hit you?
Sometimes. Yes.
Okay. So this one gets out of its sarcophagus, moves over, and it chucks a boulder at you.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought there was like a strike back there with the shadow.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
Somebody want to take care of that?
I'm gonna go to this one. Something else has to take that.
Walk up the guy and punch him in the face. Can I walk up people?
And you're in this
If they're corporeal,
But I can touch him.
It's supposed to be next to
6.
maybe.
Who's invisible? Just Gauss and Grandier? Or Gauss and Rael?
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And you're being targeted.
Bring it. Bring it.
It's gonna be like 50.
No, 19.
I dodge it and then just look at him going, are you okay?
Alec.
27.
Oh boy. Oh, do I go after them or do I go after him? Can I
make a check real quick to see if if we kill him, will the others fall because his magic is what's probably holding them up?
Sure. That's not how undead work, and you know it.
Thanks. Yeah. So
hold on.
Alec, so just to summarize, since we lost connection, your character died, and yeah, it's your turn.
And now you're undead and working for him.
Yeah, but no, yeah, you asked a dumb question, and I gave you a dumb answer.
You haven't been nearly
Don't
enough
get
for
any
this.
more beats.
Try harder.
Finger pumps.
Yeah. I'll call it.
anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
But as I cast it, it starts dripping like green goo,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use it as an ectoplasmic, and I'm gonna shoot a Scorching Ray at him.
Okay. Does it offer spell resistance?
Yes.
Roll for spell resistance.
Yes, I am.
That's a roll.
That's 2 on the die.
Okay.
That's 5. 15.
Nothing happens.
That's fine.
Would you like me to hold it or something?
Yeah.
So ectoplasmic scorching ray goes off, hits him.
Nope, does not. He failed to penetrate spell resistance.
Sad day.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, not.
Anything else?
No,
Action?
I'm done.
Nope, you're good? Okay.
I was just sad.
Grindia!
Grendir's going to summon spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Hold on, his camera went out.
Oh, I thought, yeah. And it's going to attack the giants over there.
Okay.
That's the best focus firing I've ever seen
I'm
in my
good.
life,
I'm
man.
using it to hit him, and then I'm moving forward.
Okay, roll.
I mean, you say that, but it's actually a good idea.
It's a force weapon though, so it's like one of the few things that can do true damage to the
If-
wraith.
If you could actually hit him, I don't think he can hit a 30 with his
Oh,
force
that's true.
weapon.
Yeah, I didn't factor that in.
Yeah. 15.
You missed the giant.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's your standard move action
I'm going to move up to where Ricardo is.
to where Ricardo is here.
No. Wait, what?
You're gonna have to squeeze around the
Oh,
part.
he's enlarged.
Yes.
You can squeeze through.
Can I go the one right in front of the treasure?
Here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah, that's right. Be within hitting distance.
So you do have to spend a difficult terrain movement in order to step up onto the sarcophagus, but
Do we have spider climb?
okay.
Just walks over it
It's
with
10
spider
minutes.
climb.
Yeah, spider climb gives you extra, space between where your feet can actually stretch. So that makes total sense.
If I could just,
You could just
walk up
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how it works, Josh. You would still have to move and then
Up 5
move
feet.
and then move and
But
then
it's just
move
not
and then
difficult.
move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So you
It's
can get
not
there. You're
broken.
hasted. It's
Yeah.
all right.
And then
You cast the spell. The spell tries to do the thing. You move in. Everything's good. Rael, you're invisible.
I am indeed.
stab
I'm gonna take my full movement to flank. Can I even do that? I'm
10,
hasted currently.
20,
I
30,
don't have anything.
No, I couldn't.
So I'm focused.
40, 50, 60 would get you here with the difficult terrain.
And then I wouldn't be able to sneak attack, would I? Because it's a full action move. Full actions for the turn.
No.
Oh,
You're hasted, so you have an extra 30 feet.
okay. Yeah, that will get me right there then.
Okay, so when you go here and move through his threat range, he attempts to slam you.
He attempts to slam me. Oh, this motherfucker has true sight.
Wait, who attempts to slam him?
Shiramabi.
This motherfucker has true sight.
Am I
Alright.
adjacent to Shiramabi?
You are not adjacent to Shiramabi. You are within 10 feet of Shiramabi.
Am I within? Can I hit Shiramabi from where I'm at?
Yes.
Then he is within.
He is within
still
range,
within-
yes.
Yeah, he's in range of an opportunity.
Yes.
So I get to hit him too. I can't stop him from slamming him.
Yeah.
Could make him do reflex.
Nope.
Check.
Does a 19 on the die hit?
Yeah.
Isn't it a 19 on a die crit?
Yes.
Ha!
Crit.
It's all over.
Does an 18 on the die hit?
He is immune to criticals.
Oh,
so
he's
the 19 hits.
So I cannot confirm the critical from the magic weapon.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah. He has no discernible anatomy, so he cannot be crit.
Doesn't he have arms and legs?
He is a
He's
ghost.
an entity.
Aw, we
No,
all got
no,
excited.
it's ghost.
That's okay. He's still evil, and he's still about to take a buttload of fucking damage.
Yes.
Because I just remembered I'm enlarged, which means the Kopesh is enlarged,
Yes.
which means 2d6 turns to 3d6. You can go ahead and do yours, man. 12.
Okay.
Wow.
This is going to be a 26 versus your touch.
My touch?
Yes.
Shield.
Yep, so shield and deflection bonuses will apply.
36 damage.
Noted.
I don't like when you say that.
No one wants me to say this.
Hit, miss.
At least I can crit those guys.
I mean, is he just slamming me with his hand?
Yep, he's just reaching down and
Yeah, that's
smacking you.
What looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, I don't know. I'll let you know.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting indeed.
Add 2 to that
You rolled a 2.
Okay.
damage for Big Game Hunter.
Yes, he is large sized.
I would a little more than that.
Okay. From the touch attack, you will take 10 damage, and I need you to make 2 fortitude saves.
What is the DC?
22.
I cannot. Well,
Yes,
I
you
can't
can.
pass that. Bear.
You
You
don't
got
know if you
this.
don't try.
Your bonus from protection from evils apply.
Which is
Plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Did you get that started?
That
Is he death warded?
matches.
No, I'm death warded. He's death warded. She's death warded.
No, sorry.
That
You make-
matches.
You pass?
It's one higher.
One high that passes.
Alright, you pass both.
See,
You take 0 negative levels.
Oh no!
Alright, you complete your move action. Now you can do your attack.
Somebody give that man a death ward.
We don't have any.
You know,
Is he able to be sneak attack? No.
considering that you didn't get
He
any
has
of
no
those.
discernible anatomy, so he is immune to sneak attack damage.
I thought you could think attack because it goes touch right now.
The ghost touch would apply, yeah, in that case.
Okay.
And we're flanking.
Remember, that's rolling that attack with that dagger.
Yeah.
You know, if Grandia uses that scroll and it succeeds, it'll be every turn, every attack.
Alright. And I have a plus 20 to hit because of the true strike pot.
An additional, yes, yeah.
It's a 13 on the die plus. This is the.
You're
Jagged
33
Shadow?
already.
Yeah, so 33 to hit. I shouldn't be in the 40s. It's because it's a. It's
A 33 hits.
No, that's.
You're
that
at
definitely
46.
hits. 46 right now.
A 46 is too high.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a 46
well,
hits.
it doesn't matter because it's only a d4 plus 10.
No, you can sneak attack him right now because of
Oh,
your,
okay.
because of your alchemical item.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everything else is closed.
Yeah. Does I mean like if you didn't have CR,
2d6.
then I'd drop a flame.
2d8 because of the 2d8 because of
Yeah,
the
I still need to do the other 2d8. So
I think you get 5d8 now.
yeah, I get 5d8. So 2, 4, 5, 11, 15, 11, 12, 13, 17, And then another 2d8.
You got a 5% chance of doing it.
Oh god. 17 plus 24, 29. 29 plus 10, so 39. It's 39 damage.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Damage is good.
Yeah, so 39
Excellent.
damage. And then, that was just the first attack. Oh no, I
No,
only
you
get one.
used your move action, yes,
I
you only get one.
So I get one, yeah.
Okay.
Befall.
Be filled.
Okay. Van?
Okay. I should be next to Alec. I said that in the beginning. But I'm going to take out one of these now holy hand grenades while I have time with them.
Oh, that's right.
1, 2.
Brother Maynard!
Throwing it on the side so it does not get to Rael or Ricardo, since these are not my bombs, these are grenades.
Okay.
You didn't have any effect for
Oh.
evil, right?
2d4.
A 2d4? Okay.
That applies too.
Okay. Another F5, so 40.
Just add 5.
3, yeah.
So that is. Actually, no, I think he just makes a reflex save from these.
Pulling out a card.
You still have to hit the square, I
Yeah.
believe.
Well then, yeah, I would infuse a holy bone burn. Throw the grenade at the square, and that's a 19 to the square.
You hit the square.
Basically, don't roll a 1, right?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
what he told me.
I told you. Oh god. Okay. So I need this. Holy weapon bomb. Grenades. He has to make a reflex save.
You damn it.
I hope not.
It's got a plus 70 reflex.
Anyway,
That's an 11.
that's a fail. Oh, he's big. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, what I pick?
Oh. Alright, 2.
I'm hoping we get close.
Is pretty
4, 7,
13, 17, 20, 23, 27. That would be 34, and because of the holy weapon bomb and everything else, that actually all goes through currently.
Okay.
Does the shield potion affect touch AC?
Yes.
Then he wouldn't have hit me. Because I have a. Because it's everything but Dex mod, right?
Touch is no, that's flat-footed.
It's flat-footed. Okay, so
Touch is only Dex and deflection.
only Dex and deflection.
And that would
So
And
that's
shield applies.
7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 20. 4, and then shield, right?
What's your Dex mod?
Dex mod is plus 7.
Okay, so it's 17. Do you have a ring of protection?
Yes, I do. Plus 3.
Alright, so that's 20. You get 2 from Prod Evil, it's
Prod Evil,
22.
So 22.
And then Shield
4.
is 26.
26.
That is your touch AC right now.
Yes. And you rolled 24, did you not?
Yes.
Alright, so it didn't hit.
Okay.
Alright.
So erase the damage.
Alright, since I have not moved, I get a full round attack. And since I have fast bombs and multi-attack now, I get 2 more attacks I can actually do.
Okay.
So I would be throwing 2 more grenades. Unfortunately, I can only infuse 1, so no extra damage right now. Just the holy weapon bomb portion. That would be above 1 hit the square too.
Okay.
So it's like 20. So that's 9, 10, 14, 17, plus my throwing. That'd be 24.
Damage?
Yes. And then this next attack's at -5.
What are you throwing at him right now?
These are the holy grenades I
Okay.
bombed up. That's why I asked ahead of time just to figure out that. And then my last attack this round, that's 15. That's definitely going to wallop him. Actually, reflex saves. These are I'm not hitting him, I'm hitting the square. So technically he gets a
How do
reflex
you
save.
get 3 attacks? What's your bab?
I have 2 attacks and then haste.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, for the second one, 23?
23 actually would pass.
Okay, so,
So
I'll
half.
adjust that, yeah.
So I did 24, so it'd be 12 then.
And then 20.
That would be.
These are the DCs of the bombs, right?
Yeah, well, with the. Crafting, that would still pass.
Okay.
So, minus 12 on the damage.
Yep.
And then this will be halved. That's 5, 9, 10, 14, plus 7, 21. So, 10, I think?
Yes.
Or you do 11. That's okay.
Okay. Anything
3
else?
of those. Nope, that's, alright.
This is gonna.
Grandir, about that scroll. That was my turn. Oh, God. Oh, she's pretty.
I dodge. Notice how it wasn't the
I have a 32 versus Asher.
Just
Hey Dylan, yeah, we gotta get streaming.
Asher takes 21 bludgeoning damage.
It's you.
Can't see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Alec does a 21 hit.
No.
Okay.
Woo! Good job.
Who's gonna die?
This one attacked Asher.
That's gonna die.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right into Alec.
It's not your day.
That's a 30.
Yeah, that one is.
He's trying to figure out if it's 22 hit? Sorry, hit? Okay, so someone between them.
Oof, shitty damage.
That's great.
You take 13.
That's fine.
That's actually not bad at all.
Alright, that ends round 1. Did everybody act?
I don't remember Asher doing it.
Alright. Do we need to take a break?
Unfortunately.
And now we've had a couple interruptions, so we should be okay for
Okay. Goes back to the top with Shiramabi. He 5-foot steps here. Out of everyone's threat. As a swift action, he is going to cast Blasphemy.
No, he should have took that rage power.
Is he using meta magic?
No? Well, yes.
That doesn't mention
I thought we
that.
were gonna stagger him.
No, I should have taken that rage power.
Yeah.
The one
This is
that
fine. This
I
means
can
he's using a lower level
opportunity
spell, but
attack
at one of
even
his
with
higher
my
level
spell.
spell slots. So that's good.
No.
He's a universalist.
Or he just has the ability to do this as a swift action.
He's a named enemy.
Okay. Everyone except Alec. I need you to make a will save. Also, this offers spell resistance. So if you have spell resistance, you are Issa and Rael, correct?
Correct.
So
Alright,
this
so
only doesn't
I'm
affect
not in
evil
range.
creatures, I'm assuming?
you are in range.
It's 40 feet.
It is only 40 feet. You're right. Yeah, you are
I'm also
60 feet. What? You're 60 feet in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
40 feet.
Yes. Yes. I understand.
What's the DC on this, my man?
I'm assuming even though I'm neutral, it still affects me?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, so Van is also out. So if you
Oh.
redo that.
No, you go back, I'm fine.
There we go. Yeah. So now it's everybody except for Issa and Asher and Alec because of alignment.
He's casting in melee.
I'm
right there, dude.
What happened?
And I'm large.
that
happened to me
yeah,
too.
you do.
Does
Yep.
protect evil? No.
It will, yes.
So either he has to back up or I get to hit.
Does blur help?
He'll cast defensively because I don't think he can fail that.
He can back up.
By the power of Tyr, fail me.
I'm trying to help.
Ungodly bastard.
Did you act?
Do it. Fail.
Grandir, what you doing?
Yeah, he moved a sword over there, and then he came over here and he goes.
There's no
"Right."
way. The
So
sword can't
15
be
plus spell
there's
level.
no-
It's 8.
It's only 10 plus.
Let's roll.
So 23. So you need a 6 or higher.
Roll a
Already
5.
cast
Roll a 5. Roll a 5.
Ignore that.
That's a 16 on the die. So you cast offensively.
Somebody play a card to subtract 10.
Can I give up a card to make you do it?
No. No.
Can we poke
You
Dylan
said
in the
we could
ribs
play
next
it
time we
with
check
your
him out?
Do I have
No, it's not going to do anything. It's
No,
not going
This
to
is the-
make
you're
lose
playing this
concentration.
now.
Okay, what is this dagger's condition?
You take half actions.
So he will be able to cast the spell. right?
He's already casting the spell, so I'll apply it next round.
It's
If somebody attacked him in the middle of his spell, would that make him break concentration?
Yes, but he's currently not provoking.
That's fine. Because so if I make somebody attack him right now, he would break concentration, right? And
You'd
he
have
would
to
You
roll.
a concentration check.
You want to do it or no?
It's up to you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, I'm gonna make him attack you
roll it,
right now.
It's your card. It's your
Okay.
play. He's going to make me. I'm within 30 feet of him.
Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, roll to hit.
You got this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucking got this. It's 33.
That hits.
Kick his ass.
I'm trying. You do something for
I'm
once.
about to cast Ghost Dirge on him. Everyone's yelling at me to do.
15, 16, 17, 18,
It's in the
19,
bone.
20,
It's in the bone.
32.
He doesn't
33,
have any
34,
bones.
35, 36, 38.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Just trying to make him make another concentration check, that's all.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Oh,
It's
add
not.
2 for that first. For large creature. I'm adding that into the attack bonus now.
He passes his concentration check.
I tried.
We tried, it's all good.
Okay.
He did more damage.
So, Rael, this will be versus your spell resistance.
11.
You only have SR 11.
SR 11.
Okay. He overcomes yours. Issa's out of range. So, everyone except Issa, Asher, and Gauss,
And
please
Alec.
make a will save.
And Alec.
DC?
And Alec. The DC is 22.
Oh my god, why do you have to do this to me?
Because you can.
Well, I rolled a 31, so you need to get over it.
I got a lot of
You have a
bonuses
level
from.
Grenadier
I have.
Because you should have,
Actually, I should.
you should have a 3 at least, right? At your
Yeah,
base.
but that doesn't
At least we're
doesn't mean a whole bunch.
At base. What's your ability modifier?
One.
Alright, so that should be a 4.
It's a
And
7.
then
It's a
3 from your
7.
protection.
Yeah, I know, it's a 7. But if you roll a 9, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
such
Well, we're gonna help you here.
Jesus.
We can do this. You
Stats
gotta stay
with
positive.
all things.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, you're
It's very
fucking
good
sorry.
with
Okay.
Fuck, sorry.
And then your shield bonus. And your travel bonus. Yeah, your travel bonus.
I don't. What do I see happen to them?
Their brains get like fried. Grendir,
33.
you pass. Gauss, you weren't targeted. Alec, you weren't targeted. Ricardo,
33.
unaffected. Van,
15.
affected. Rael,
Did you really need to ask?
yes.
Effective.
Baseline, I had to roll a 16.
No?
And
I rolled a 9.
okay, so you're affected.
Dylan.
The drows
Not
aren't
affected.
known for this, my dude.
What the show?
Oh no, sorry. The rogue isn't known for this.
That shit happens.
Oh yeah, because I'm notorious for my will saves.
Alright, so what happens to us?
Okay, so
The word negative and level
You
comes out of his
are-
mouth.
no, you are
Yeah.
level 9.
Yep.
He's effectively 17.
Shit happens.
So that means
He has a bit of an advantage.
It's not as bad, I think,
it's
for this kind of shit.
bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, let me start from up here.
So to start, if you are affected, you are dazed. So the next round, your next round, you take no actions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you failed, you are going to be paralyzed.
Okay. Wonderful.
Cool. For 2 minutes.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Okay.
That it?
No.
Okay.
What else can he possibly do that's already?
Yeah.
It gets good.
Funny.
Should that normally take like a background roll one?
You would need remove paralysis. Alright. Now, if you saved, you take half of this.
Half of this damage.
5. So, if you failed, you take 10 strength damage. This cannot kill you. It will just further paralyze you.
Oh, okay.
If you if you passed, you take 5 strength damage.
What does this mean for me then?
What is your strength score?
-2.
You are paralyzed. You are
Well,
further
we're paralyzed.
paralyzed.
I can't hit from the ceiling.
But we're not dead.
But you're not dead.
Okay.
That's the important part.
But even if the remove paralyze.
Okay.
If someone was to cast remove paralysis on you, you would still be paralyzed due to your strength score.
Okay.
If somebody had a way to heal damage, ability damage,
Does anyone have a way to do that?
that would be standard restoration.
Okay. Does anyone have that stocked right now?
Right now.
All right. Cool. I'm out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not dead.
We're not dead. You're still alive.
We have a
That's
cleric.
fine, but I'm not doing anything.
It's okay.
And
We're gonna.
Dan, are you paralyzed?
I am at -1 strength score right now.
Okay, so you are paralyzed for 2 reasons. One for the spell,
Yeah.
one because of the
I have
strength.
paralyzed condition and I'm paralyzed because of that.
Okay. Alec, you were unaffected because of your alignment. Grendir, you noted the 5 strength damage.
Yes,
Alright, and you've also noted the 5 strength damage. Okay.
Yeah, I can subtract spears.
Alright, so he 5 foot steps. He uses a swift action to cast Blasphemy.
Good work with the death ward, jackass. Oh, I thought. Doesn't it still affect us leading with
It affects us even with death ward. That's his negative levels.
Yeah. This isn't negative energy. This was he effectively using the language of evil itself. Spoke like a word of creation that empowers evil. He used a word of power, effectively.
Okay.
It is an evil spell and it is sonic, but it does not deal negative levels.
Oh, thank goodness.
But it says negative energy effects. Doesn't that count as
No, this isn't negative energy. Negative energy is undeath. This is demonic. Although undead have the ability to do it.
I can get back up if someone can force feed me something.
Okay.
One of my extracts that has lesser restoration on it.
Is it noted?
I mean, he's still conscious. He can tell you.
He's paralyzed.
Alright. We'll find out on my turn. Or somebody on Alex's turn. Because he's next to me.
I do want to say with this,
He does want to say.
Death Ward does not remove negative levels the subject already gave, does not remove.
It's not a negative level. It's strength damage.
It's draining.
No. It's not drain.
It's damage. It's not drain. It will
Lesser
come back
rest.
naturally.
If it was drain,
It would be way worse.
yes.
Okay.
Also, I think greater channel positive energy or something like that will actually do it.
Alright. Now, Ricardo, he will make another attack of opportunity. Do you have combat reflexes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I need you to hit him and hit really hard.
How hard?
Like, hard, because his next preferred tactic is to do this other spell as
It's
a
gonna hit it. A 19 on the die, I think, even
Yep, that
at the
hits.
-2.
Okay.
All right. You know what?
Power attack.
Okay.
Quick question: is the feat he's using to
It's,
attack while being
I'm
attacked,
sorry, I'm attacking right now.
or attacking while someone's adjacent? Is that a combat?
He's casting a spell while in melee range.
17 and 16.
Which provokes.
So that could also attack.
17,
He's not
16,
within range of
35,
you, he's
plus
within
10.
range of Ricardo.
34, my bad.
Plus 10, 44 damage.
Okay.
Is that hard enough?
Almost.
Oh wait, 46 damage, and you still didn't add the other plus 2 from the last big game hunter. So that's another 4. So 40. 44 because I keep forgetting big game hunter.
Okay.
And then last time we didn't have big game hunter as well.
Right.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Alright, we're all about to get fucked now.
Well, if I can crit him, it'll be fine.
I mean, what are you trying to do with it?
Let me roll another attack.
What's it say?
Yeah, kind of. Like,
No. I will let you use it on yourself or Asher and make you unselectable for this target, for this spell. Because this is target 1.
Can I counterspell it? Or just throw it over?
You didn't ready an action to counterspell, so no.
This is true.
Was he able to roll a defensive?
I haven't rolled yet. She was asking a question. Okay.
Okay. 6 or higher.
1, 2, 3.
No, since he took damage, his defensive is really, really high right now. So to even do this spell, he has to roll like a 40 or 50. Because you took 44 damage.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I gave.
1, 2, 3. Alright. This is the check.
Asher,
The 2 that I added in is not going. The 2 that was from the previous attack, I'm not adding into this because you didn't do that on that previous attack.
Yeah, I didn't do it on this attack. I did it on the previous attack.
Right.
But we forgot to add it.
Understandable. Okay. And just so you know, he does have other forms of DR
Yeah,
that you're now bypassing. So although you're dealing out 40 damage is not being applied to him.
I get it.
Okay. But with that, this is a 7th level spell, so he will need a 15 or higher in order to cast this because of your attack of opportunity.
That's
And
good
it's
enough for me.
Targeting Grendir.
Oh wait, roll high.
That's a 14.
That's
So he
not
just
high
missed
enough.
Oh crap.
I feel death pass by my face.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just.
Funny, because all I hear is a fizzling.
I can still use these tiny spells though. If I do get hit with something.
24. Spellcraft.
He would have cast Destruction on Grendir, which is fort save versus death, and all of your gear is destroyed as well.
I see.
Did you get?
So,
Is that a cleric
Is
spell?
that the
It is.
death?
I thought he was a wizard.
he is both. He's a Mystic Thurge.
Ah.
Well, I tried.
Okay. Issa.
Can I do some sort of check to see if I could figure out what level? Just to figure out what his spell resistance would be.
Yeah.
General.
Knowledge religion.
I don't know.
Spellcraft. Based off some of the spells that have come at him.
How high are you above it?
25.
Dylan said 60 feet. Okay, cool.
You're not too sure.
I'm just gonna hit him this round. If you can. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, if anybody's got a nuke, that would be great. Not you.
This one first that I saw, right? Because he was
Correct.
still laying down when I came
Yeah,
around the
he
corner.
is the first giant to activate.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and burst of radiance. into this one.
Okay.
Oh, she would be fine.
It offers spell resistance if he has enough.
The giants do not have spell resistance.
And he gets a reflex then.
He gets a 16.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
so, blah, 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 blah.
Oh shit.
No, great. So he's blinded for D4, or for 1 round. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to use your card now, so that next turn you can only take partial action?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so Sierra's using a card. She's going to stagger Shiramabi for 1 round, so next round he can only take a single action.
Oh, good. So stop moving away from me.
Actually, that might be a mental effect. So maybe.
Can undead be nauseated?
No.
I thought so.
They can be nauseating.
Hmm.
If you watch Soul Mickey, they can be.
What?
Oh.
And takes
No,
8
I
damage.
still have 6 other people.
Only.
Yeah, so do you roll 5d4?
Yeah.
And you got 8? Okay, yeah, so he takes 8 damage.
We need to figure out where we those two are. You're not a skull.
Okay. Anything else?
Cast a spell, Asher.
You want Asher to move to him?
Sure, he's blinded, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll to hit. It's not a 1, and he's blind.
Yep. So that's 18.
You hit the skeleton.
Ooh. No, he only gets 1, doesn't
He only gets 1 attack, so this will be. Did you cast those buffs on him?
Yeah.
So he's got 46 plus 9.
It could be critted, right?
The skeletons can, yes.
19. And he is prone.
No.
Nice.
Now you have to roll versus his CMD if you want him to trip him. Which the Giants have a 31. In the past, I was doing it just instant because everything had a shit CMD B.
What do I add to it?
Ball.
Your attack roll. So it's a D20 plus whatever you use to attack. Or
13.
plus his CM B for bonus. So he does not trip him, but he does do damage.
You get a plus 1. You get a plus 1.
Okay. It's the Hill Giant's turn. It's blinded. It's going to try to smash Asher using full attack. If he hits, actually, he's got 3 attacks. But he has 50% miss chance because he is blind. You have total control against him. So we'll say that Asher's hit on the lows. First one, 72. That misses. 38 is a potential hit. And 77 is a miss. So the second attack has the potential to hit. It's at a -5. Does a 26 hit Asher? Yeah. Right, so it bounces off of him. Ricardo,
I didn't do it.
your turn.
5-foot step into Shiramabi.
Okay.
So that way, if he tries to 5-foot step again, he ain't getting back.
Okay.
Full attack.
Alright.
Still hasted.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2 at full, 1 at partial. That's hit before. 35.
Hits.
Alright, we'll result these attacks eventually because you have TR.
Yeah.
You heard me. 10, 20, 22 plus 16.
38.
38 damage.
Okay.
Okay, power attacking on the second full attack.
Okay.
That's a crit on the die, so.
Hits.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 plus 19.
38.
39, 40, 41, 42 for big damage.
Okay.
Last attack needs to be 10 or higher. No, not gonna hit on the last one.
Okay. Gauss.
So I want to move down towards where a boulder is, but not the one I dropped directly on him because I don't want to get him within range. I know I'm 60 feet in the air, so I'll still be flying at some elevation.
Okay.
Oh, that's Gauss?
Yeah. And I'm gonna aim a lightning bolt at him, but I hope to hit something else if it's within range.
Alright, so you want to hit him and this one.
Yep.
Okay. Roll for spell resistance on him.
Come on, dude.
Nope.
Come on, man, get it down. Get him.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So I rolled 17 on the die plus 9.
Yeah.
26.
26.
That overcomes.
Huzzah, get him.
It is.
Lightning.
It's good because my back was starting to hurt.
I don't play.
He gets a 16 on his
No,
reflex
it's not
save.
your paralyzed.
He fails.
Okay. Roll
You
your
don't
damage.
feel anything.
So that is 8 plus 9, so 17. Okay, much better. Plus 12. 29.
I'll run over and kick you.
And the other one, his die fails. So the 29 to the giant as well.
Get to that.
Good.
Okay.
Don't worry, 100 more damage and we'll have Shirama be bloody.
Pass turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This one charges Grendier?
Does the sword get an opportunity?
No.
I'm gonna miss you, Grendier.
How much?
He's not, but I am.
Damn right I'm not.
No, I meant no.
That hits.
What is it?
40?
Yeah, it hits. I want to check. You know, I get that option.
You do get
You
that.
do get that option.
You do get
Take
that
one
luxury.
advantage
Yeah.
to take.
It's the +2 for charging that really did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
You got stone skin, right?
12 and 16, you take 28 damage.
4.
18.
You have stone skin, right?
No, you hit something.
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
you
you
did.
did? Oh,
That's why I said.
You mean 18?
thank you.
God, I missed her.
Alright. This one in the back is going to full attack Ricardo using her boulders.
How about no?
First one is not a crit because they can't crit with the boulders. Or they can't expanded crit with the boulders. So that's 36.
Hit.
Second one is gonna miss. 22.
Yeah. Go.
Last one's crit efficient and it's a nat 20. Rolling to confirm.
Wow. You just said, fuck your force sword.
Yep. Sorry, I gotta do math.
Does not confirm.
22 doesn't confirm. No. So
Yeah.
you just hit twice regularly.
Yep. And I will need to know individually because of my DR.
Yep.
Or I could just take 20 off the total.
Let's do it individually. 16 and 7 is 23 from the first one.
Alright, so it's 13.
Yep. And 11 and 16 is 27, so 17.
17.
Okay.
And you take
Anytime
half
you
of
want to
that.
channel it.
You should take half of that because you're raging too, because that's bludgeoning damage, right?
This isn't 5th edition.
Yeah. He only has one form of
You
DR.
see what I gotta put up with all?
They don't stack.
Alright,
Oh.
No, I only take.
Alec.
Now would be a great time for channel.
You'd remember
Do
that
a
we
little
have eaten the
damage, give a
biscuit.
little heal.
We have eaten the biscuits, so you remember that.
Okay.
Alec.
I know, depending on whether or not to look for your levels and give you your potion, or attack,
Yeah.
or prepare to dispel in case he tries to cast some shit again.
No, remember how the spell works.
Yeah, you have to use your standard action now, and then if he casts a spell,
Yeah.
you can.
Pretty good chance of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to
Just reach my hand and pull it and see plots of cool.
I look down and I see inside Van's flap that's opened up while he laid down, and I see his potions, and they're labeled, and they're all labeled, and I see one that says
What?
restoration, and I reach down and I grab restoration, and I jam it in his mouth. And
There's
I,
no such thing as a potion of restoration.
He made
It's
it's an
extra.
It's
extract.
extract. of
Okay.
It looks like a
restoration.
potion to him, but it's actually.
I just it says restoration.
He sees
on
a
it, so I'm
bottle.
like-
It says lesser restoration.
I just grab it. I'm like, I know he's paralyzed. I fucking just shove it down his throat, get him ready, and I look back into the action.
It's his Restoration.
Would that be
Okay.
an action? Would that be my action?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do.
You know, also he's going to be paralyzed for 2 minutes beyond that.
Unless the biscuit stops. But if I get up, I'm now only at -7 to my strength score, which means I'm not super paralyzed.
Okay, that's your turn.
I thought you would have gotten back up from me doing that.
It's okay.
Grenadier.
I use divine magic.
Well, Grander's gonna channel.
Alright, that's an SU, it doesn't provoke.
And it doesn't fully damage.
The skeleton cannot save. Shiramabi rolls his will save. Oof, real shitty. 27?
Yeah, shitty to you, bud.
Okay, so he'll take half
Yeah.
instead of none, which is nice.
Yeah. 11, 16, 18, 21. So 21 healing to everyone.
11 to you.
So
I'll add that.
Oh, what's your level? 9? 29.
That is not nice.
'Cause the range
Okay.
of your
30 feet.
30 feet.
So Shiramabi takes it.
Yep, Shiramabi takes that. Anything else?
Attacking with the sword again on the giant that moved.
Yep.
Because it's
It doesn't need to retarget since it's on the same one.
nat 20.
Nice, bud.
Confirm.
Roll to confirm. Good know.
Don't forget you're flanking with yourself.
It's going to be 20.
That hits the
Into the.
Cool.
Wouldn't need to.
That's 4. So 11. So 22.
damage.
Well, crit, right? Oh, you
No.
can't crit undead. Right?
This I don't think this spell can crit.
Look, you can crit the skeletons.
But
Well,
anyway, yeah. So whatever. How
But
much damage?
11 seems low.
You can crit. You can crit with the spell. It strikes as a weapon. It just does force damage.
Yeah, 22. I'm going to check quick to make sure. The 22 would be the total crit.
I'm marking 22 and removing.
Works for me.
Yeah. And then I attacked with the spell, channeled.
Yeah.
I have haste and another extra attack without the haste. Would I still have an action?
Channeling is a standard, so you don't get any attacks. You get the attack from the hammer, which isn't hasted.
Okay, there we go.
So
Doesn't haste just give you an attack?
No,
Is that
when
only
you
if you?
full attack.
Full round attack.
I remember. We've gone through this like 3 times.
So what's the card?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20 times.
Probably 40 more times. Like.
Yeah,
We'll get it eventually.
yeah, eventually.
Yeah, I mean 3, 4, 5.
Oh wait, it's gonna also take for you to cast another spell 3, 9 damage with that as well, so another 18.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to cast
And that's a
it.
card.
That's why I looked.
She's right. It's a crit.
You don't get a card for the spell.
Sadness, man.
Spells can't crit on principle. Like touch attacks can't crit.
He's just being nice, so let's take it.
Okay, anything else, Grendier?
No, that's all I have.
Alright, Rael, you are paralyzed. Van, you are paralyzed.
Does the biscuit kick in and turn off the paralysis? The Greater Restoration?
You didn't eat the. Nobody force fed you the biscuit.
I ate the biscuit a while ago. I remember Greater Restoration is still in
Yeah,
the
we're
system.
waiting for the 24 hours that deals damage.
Oh, okay, so you're asking if.
The Greater Restoration is in my system would kick in, right?
No.
Why not?
It's only 24 hours.
After 24 hours, it kicks in unless it's interrupted, meaning it doesn't happen, not something else triggers it.
But we've had it in our system for more than 24 hours.
Then it would have happened before the fight.
He's hoping for 23 hours and 59 minutes.
Oh, you had told us that it stays in your system.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the energy of the spell stays in your system, and it's discharged at the 24-hour mark. That's when it is actually happens.
But it can be dispelled.
I got you.
It can
You
be
had-
dispelled
You
ahead
had
of
said
time.
after 24 hours it would then be accessible, and then it was in our system waiting to be used. I got
No,
you now.
no.
It's been
It
clarified.
automatically happens at 24
Okay.
hours.
Whether useful or not.
Right.
Yes.
I'm paralyzed.
Whether useful or not, exactly. All right. Did you have greater invis on or regular?
Regular.
All right. The maiden charges you.
You know what should scare you? Rael had greater, so he's just laying there invisible.
You're no longer in the air.
No, I'm still in the air.
No, you
20
said
feet
you
up.
landed, so you could come.
I couldn't reach that far. Like, I didn't have the movement speed to get all the way to the ground and to a boulder.
He angled.
I'm still in the air 20 feet.
Okay, then she will full attack you with her boulders.
Grendier, dunk.
All right, first one. 28.
Misses.
Second one. Lower.
Third one.
Third one.
Lower.
24.
Misses.
Okay.
Who's that? I caught 3 for 2.
Can't get it.
We should swap cameras with him. No. He's hindered there.
And we're gonna throw 3 boulders at you.
He moved!
The big smoke.
You're right. 1 boulder.
What the fuck?
Nat 1.
Yeah!
Nice, get
He's
fucked!
completely destroyed.
Bing bong!
And
No,
magically
it's the
paralysis.
nearest
removal?
adjacent enemy to the guy he was throwing at would be my preference.
Yes.
Can it hit one of my adjacent allies?
Enemies.
I-
Enemies.
no, you heard me right.
No, no.
I said ally.
Enemy.
Yeah, if it targets like the next closest creature.
I would like Grendier.
Your attack hits your closest ally to the target.
Grendier?
So the
Sure,
boulder
Bobby.
just goes straight through Shiramami.
Oh.
Does it hit a different one in the process?
Hold on,
going through?
then.
No.
I'm just glad that popped in.
Yeah.
No, to the target.
Yeah.
I was the target.
Oh, sad. Can I cast magic weapon on the wall?
But essentially, my closest ally is Grendier, who doesn't understand the definition of the word focus fire.
This one.
It's a curse.
Yeah, that's you say that every time, and you don't do it every time.
Well, I had a spell at the very I just wanted to use charge weapons.
Get him, Lou. Poke him in the ribs. With your cobalt fingers.
Hmm.
Next round, you attack.
Oh, what are you attacking? Ain't sure Me and Rael attacking sure
This one.
Shit.
I said, you're
This
going
one's
to-
gonna throw 3 boulders at you.
But he moved.
No, he's staying put.
Damn it, what's the shot?
Alright, first one. Oof, shitty. Second one.
Shittier.
25.
No.
And last one.
Shittiest.
Almost a crit. 20. So all 3 of them miss. Okay, that
And
ends
it
ra-
unclenches.
Yes. That ends round 2. Back to the top with Shiramidi.
He's
Well,
staggered.
dude,
Mhm.
between
I
you
know
and
he gets
me,
one action.
it's all the cleric. It's that dude.
Actually, let's put a quick break. We're close to the hour mark.
All right. So it is Shiramabi's turn. He is going to cast defensively.
He can eat it.
He could choose to surrender.
No.
He could choose.
Is this still at the last time I hit him?
No, it resets. So he basically just doesn't roll a 1 on. And that's a 12. So he's fine. So he casts defensively. He's going to do Cure Moderate Mass. And he's going to center it here so that it hits him, his ally, Gauss, Grendir, and Ricardo.
Okay.
So
I heard what you
isn't that
said.
good for me?
Yeah, so he healed everyone. Thanks, man.
Cure moderate mass. Good job.
No, inflict
That's
moderate.
standard.
No, you said cure.
Well, let me check the recording. Cure moderate mess.
No. Okay, so Gauss, Grendir, and Ricardo, you are entitled to will saves. The
Not
DC
great.
is 20.
Oh, I passed.
Right, so you'll pass for half.
Yes.
Right.
So you all passed.
Because I'm one.
Because it's like only a 21.
13, 43. And so since you all passed,
taking damage.
that'll be 21. Yeah, you each, the three of you take 21 damage.
Holy 11.
And then he and his buddy heal for 43.
But it wasn't adamantine.
It's spell damage.
Oh. Oh,
Do you have SR?
yes.
Okay, then yes. What is it?
17? 17.
So does Ryan if it matters.
Yeah, but she wasn't in the blast.
I was in the radius.
He beats.
I had to try.
Sure, mommy's butt.
Okay, so that's his turn, and that's his one action because he was staggered for this round. Issa.
Oh, guys. Alright. I'm gonna. Do I need to move up one in order to see them? Or can I see them?
So defensively count as an action.
So I screw in the little peek around the
And
corner.
that's 2 actions.
And I
casting
drop
the spell and casting
A
defensively.
flaming strike, 10-foot radius burst.
Okay,
In the
so
center
you
of
get 2
those
of
two.
them.
They are entitled to a reflex save for half.
Okay, the painted one gets a 9, and the maiden gets a 26.
So reflex for half.
We speak pizza.
Yeah.
I think it's really sexy when you roll dice with pizza.
Well, we both do.
I think it's really sexy when you stop telling your wife what's sexy on camera in front of everybody.
10, 20,
We're talking mahogany.
7.
Mahogany. Deep. That's the attitude I want from Dragon Stars right there.
31.
Deep, rich mahogany.
We gotta get mahogany tables. That'd be an upgrade.
My +2 for all rolls. It doesn't specify d20. So
Yeah.
does that count as just +2 or is
Yeah,
that
no, it's
18?
Yeah, it's +2.
Per die.
Yeah, it's not per die.
Per die.
All right. So what did you say?
33.
33. Okay. So
Jesus.
33. Negative reflex for half, which is 16. So that's your standard. Asher.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Full tech.
Yeah.
So bite. You hit.
And 14.
So you're doing 46 plus 9.
16.
16 does hit, yeah.
Ha. Okay, you get 4. And then
Yeah, I'd love a couple of the stone throwers to drop that.
14, 22,
I'll hit him.
25, 25, and 18 is 43.
and then let's see if we get the trip.
Mm-hmm. No. You destroy the hill giant.
Huzzah!
One.
Oh, Asher, go. You got this, Asher. The true hero of the story.
I don't like. No, you don't reach in the bag of minis.
No, I'm putting it away.
Okay. Right, he broke into two regular sized dudes who throw rocks.
And they get smaller and smaller
Yeah,
and smaller.
yeah. It's 6 skeletal Baylors all
Yeah,
hiding
They just
together.
keep getting smaller until you realize that is the meat pile we walked through to get in here.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of little
And
guys.
He was next, so now it's Ricardo.
Looks like I'm still adjacent.
Yep.
Not happy about it, but how about a nut? It doesn't fucking matter. I just need to roll higher than a fucking 5.
5, 10, 15.
Great. 3 attacks. First one with power attack.
Actually 5.
I'm still hasty. 15 on the die.
Hit.
Power attack goes through. Here comes some fun.
Yeah. You haven't been hit by an often.
All 5s.
We've been
No.
getting hit by Disney, so.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, that's 32, 33, 34, plus 10 for power attacking, so 44.
Okay.
And that is, right? That's first attack,
I think it's fully. No.
auto hit.
Huzzah.
No, because all these 20s are getting wasted.
Hey, they're hitting me.
Dude, I auto hit on a 6.
Yeah.
On the first 2, yeah.
Yeah, Undead can't be killed. What are you doing?
7, 8, 9, 10. Cry about it. 32. More
32
damage.
Okay.
Last attack. 17 on the die.
Okay.
Which would have also been a crit. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, and 16 is 35?
19 and 16 is 35.
35 damage. 37. Forgot that by 2.
Freaking
At least I remembered on all 3 at some point before it was somebody else's fucking turn.
Yep.
And then I cry.
Okay. Gauss. You are being threatened by no one because you're 20 feet.
Right, and I could totally do that.
Be threatened?
Yeah.
What's your armor class right now?
31.
No, you're gonna
So you got 10.
Why would you still?
Where's the... What's your dex mark?
You gotta make a roll a heal check, dude.
5.
Natural one.
Your hit points.
Ah, Trixie. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
where your hit points at?
Fuck, I've got 2 arm shots.
That's your mommy's yours.
Positive?
Not anymore.
Magic missile.
It's funny because it always hits.
Right. But we should be killing Shiramami because
So-
and take out the other ones.
Otherwise,
You know how you
fix
keep
this
them
table
alive?
or kill the
Kill
game.
all the guys
Shiramabi.
throwing rocks at me would
Oh,
be
yeah,
nice.
that's
too.
true.
Shiramabi has done the least damage of anybody in the room. The
Right.
rock throwers, on the other hand, ow, ow. Once again,
Is the sword giant within 30 feet of one of the other 2 giants on this side?
He says an honorary member of the council.
This one?
I'm carrying
Yes.
yours.
no.
It's just a square off.
Oh, we could totally mess around.
10,
I
20,
do.
yeah, 30
I
just
totally
a square
intend
off.
to
Well, you need
15, 30, yeah, just a square off.
survive.
Too bad ball lightning would get all 3 of them otherwise.
Too bad you can't enlarge it.
Actually, Shirami within 30 feet of the sword, black sword?
Yes, he is. But that only affects enemies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We won't.
That would suck. How'd you die?
Alright, so
Hold on,
I'm
can I send
gonna
him a message?
I'm gonna line myself up to lightning bolt, Shiramabi, and that red guy over there.
Okay.
Oh, lightning.
You know,
The
if you
red
did the
guy?
other guy,
Oh
you
wait,
could
I
get.
have chain lightning.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can hit 3 of them.
You know,
I have
if
chain
you're really
lightning.
good, you get Grendir in
I
that
cast
too.
that.
From the staff.
Well,
Huh?
be
Oh,
careful
were you
where
trying
you.
to go this way?
Chain lightning
Wait.
doesn't hit allies.
I know he gets to pick the next target, but the next target has to be within a certain number of feet.
That's why I was talking about
Look,
30 feet.
all I'm saying is, if you have to jump off me, I'm not gonna be happy about it. But I mean,
Wait,
Grendir will
yeah.
heal me.
Yeah.
Although Grendir's closer, so
Okay. Well, anyway.
and he's wearing metal.
Is that white guy over there within 30 feet of Shiramabi?
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!
Then I'll just hit 2 of them. Like each target has to be within 30 feet, or all of them will have to be within 30 feet of each other.
No,
The
the
original target.
target X+1 has to be within range target of X. So like,
What
if you
about
s-
X plus 2?
has to be within range of X+1.
Oh, very good.
Right. So if you went here, it could arc to here, and then could arc to here, and then could arc to here.
Then I do exactly
But
that.
if you started here and arced this way, it would end on him. And if you arced this way, it would end on her potentially. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's
So you gotta
Well,
start
then do
on
that.
the little guy.
yeah.
Which definitely probably better chance of hitting. There's no SR.
Right, we're doing that.
Yeah, the giants don't have SR,
Yeah,
so he just takes a reflex hit.
He would. Do you remember the level? Of
22.
Staff of electricity.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
I was trying to be quiet about it. It didn't come out that way.
No, it just says 20 charges.
No.
It would be your caster level if you were activating it.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's a level 6 spell though.
Yeah, so it uses your
It
6th
teaches
level
a
save
secret.
DC.
If the cheeks are together, it's gonna
Gotcha.
make a noise.
That's why I left him
Six
my left
levels.
cheek.
No,
you
16 plus your charisma mod.
Thank you. Charisma's 7, so 23.
23. Any other miscellaneous bonuses like spell focus, evocation, or ring of
Yes.
arcane might?
25.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. He fails. Roll your damage.
Yay! Yes.
Doing that.
That's one.
How many d6 is it? 1d6 per caster level?
Yep, so 9.
Jesus, hey, it's amazing.
That's pretty good. So, 17? That's pretty bad. So, yeah. 23? 33? 35 plus 9, so 44 plus 4, 48.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's just on the first one. Or is it
That's just the first one.
Yep.
Alright, so now it arcs to him. He gets his spell resistance. Well,
Usual spell resistance
I
defensively.
believe he goes.
No.
the spell terminates on him.
Okay.
Oh,
Dealing no damage.
You shot one.
yeah.
But you shot the fuck out of that one.
Alright, this one,
He's kind of
full attack, Grendir.
Okay.
My move action, I did move down to the ground level.
Okay. I mean, they're gonna try. He's got fucking 19 gajillion AC.
Nah.
Yeah. Alright, so you move down, you cast the spell. You have Swift.
No.
Alright, this one full attacks. Right here.
Okay.
First one, 30.
Misses.
Alright, second one,
Well, there.
25.
Misses.
And lower.
That one actually.
You get bonus.
Because he was being flanked.
Boulders into Ricardo.
Doc?
19 on the die, so 35.
Yep.
Miss.
Tell me when that runs out.
Wow, 20 away.
And 30.
30 hits. So this is probably gonna soak it right here.
Yeah, 10 away.
Well, no, because it's 2 attacks, 10 each. That's gonna eat the whole 20.
Yeah, I thought he only got it by 1.
Alright, first one.
Ooh.
Shitty damage. 22.
22, so that's 12.
Shitty damage again.
Oh, son.
8 and 16 is 24, so 14.
14. Okay. I only have 60 left. I'm almost bloodied.
Alec.
Alec is going to
Do what feels right.
Do what you gotta do.
I mean,
Well, I hate to say it, the ring could undo our conditions.
bring him back in the fight and bring both of them back in the fight.
Bring everyone back.
We just. Is there a mass heal?
Heals us with
Massive
top paralysis.
Paralysis.
Okay.
It'll do every other fucking thing but paralysis. And I grab the goddamn ring and I take it off of him and I put it on me. And I wish everybody was just greater restorated so everybody could like have be not paralyzed anymore.
so you, as an evil.
Steven, stupid ass. No, if we're gonna survive this, I need them alive.
Okay.
If I'm going to survive this, I need them alive.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this.
So you use your move action to grab the ring.
Wait,
And you swift action, slip it. It's Steven's turn.
I slipped. So
but he's
use
talked
the
through several of mine, so.
So, and he's getting ready to use a very valuable resource.
But I just wanted to remind Steven
Yeah.
that Shiramabi might respect him if we're all dead, too.
Yeah. Okay, so you slide the ring on as a swift, and as a standard, you, an evil wizard of Hecate, beseech Behemoth, a lawful good dragon god,
Yeah.
to answer your wish.
He just told everyone, hold on, take my calls? What's this?
Yeah. So.
Hold my ball.
Anyway,
Let me
my other thing that I was going to do, now that I've realized
No,
I didn't know Steven didn't know that was Behemoth in charge of the
Yes,
ring.
you did.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
did.
said it. I just
forgot
said
about
it
it.
like
We-
10 minutes ago. I
It
told
is
you
stated multiple
that.
times. You intended to use the ring.
Oh my
You
God.
use the ring. What do you wish for? You wished for everyone in your party to benefit from a greater restoration.
No, the people that need it
No.
can use it.
You can do the whole party.
A whole party?
Just do the whole party.
Okay.
So I'll
The
get my
people that need
strength
it,
back.
get it.
It's not going to work.
I said what I
I'm not.
said.
Okay. Take an alignment point, and the wish happens.
Wait, so does
everyone-
that mean I get my strength back?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
We are no longer
Does that mean I get all my hit points
paralyzed
back?
and No
No.
longer super
It is only cures statuses and ability damage and drain. So the people who are paralyzed are no longer paralyzed. Anybody who took the strength damage no longer has strength damage.
Okay.
Greater restoration does not restore actual hit.
Oh, wait. Do I get my DR back?
No, it doesn't reset the spell effect.
Okay.
And-
Next wish. I wish Grandier knew the definition of word folks.
In your head,
I got a ring now.
you
That's
have
all I
a
know.
It's on a
vision.
chain around my neck. Still.
No, I ripped it off of you.
Go on, I
To
want to
use
hear
it.
this.
Yeah, you in your head for a split second, you have a vision of a
You
woman
pissed off.
clad in a midnight silk gown, scorning you and turning her back on you.
You know what they say, hell hath
You're
no
such
fury.
a bad boy.
Oh. Look at this.
Why don't we have a camera
We are.
right now?
Looks like.
Why is your camera working right now?
You hear from Van, don't tell Grandier.
Let's get him rub your nose.
So
in
that
it.
was your standard action. You used wish.
Shut up, Pat.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, and it's on your hand. That's mine.
It's a very bad thing.
It's sort of like a spanking. When you're a kid, it's bad. When you're an adult, it's good.
Right. Grendier.
Alright.
Don't you blush.
I didn't look at you. I only.
No, but you
Alright.
turned bright red.
The sword is going to attack.
It's fine.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Yay.
Finally.
It's hit every time.
In the
Doesn't that
party.
fix his alignment point?
No. That has to be commune. Or not commune, atone.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Not right now. But you both have
Alright.
atonement, right?
Alright, you destroy this one.
Yeah! Spiritual
Oh, you need to
weapon.
be evil.
And then it returns to my side.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Ricardo, you need healing.
Alright, look. The answer to that question in this fight is always yes. Because you gotta remember, every time you heal me, whether I need the heal or not, I get it as 10 hit points.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm at 60 with 0 temp hit points in the bank. So if I were to go non-rage, I'd actually be at 48.
Who else has taken damage so far? Is it just Ricardo?
I've been trying
Just
to do
emotional
that
damage.
since that movie came
Just
out.
emotional damage, right? Okay.
Very, very large amounts of emotional damage.
You know, it's not my fault that every giant here seems to want to get the rocks off on my face.
It's very true.
Alright, so I'm going
Sorry,
to
I phrased that wrong.
No, you phrased it right.
burn that and use Cure Moderate on Ricardo.
Ricardo?
Yes. Ooh, wow.
You
that's
know,
great.
this would be a good time for a channel. Hit some enemies.
Also
Well,
true.
this would give you more. I thought keeping you in the fight longer would be better.
Yeah, but channel also heals, but also does damage to the enemy. So not only is it a heal, but it's also an attack.
Wake up, Rayo.
Am I wrong here?
I'm tired.
No, you're not wrong.
No, but
You know,
it's
but
only
it's your
different
turn. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Do what you want to
You're
do.
back in the fight now.
Yeah, but I want to go sleepies.
You know, now you're awake and you're up and ready to
Yeah,
go,
those
bud.
Now that we're in the
Get
fight,
your
we'll
shit
get
back
this shit
together.
done.
I spent 3 turns
Oh,
doing
by the
making
way,
that happen.
you're still invisible.
I know, I'm still invisible.
Hey, you can't be hit though.
I never expected.
I'm never expecting. Motherfucker
Not
the worst
swatted
thing
at
you've
me
ever
as
done
I
with
was
the
running
He can't be
past
hit
him.
by rocks.
I did what I needed to do in the moment.
So
I will
24
fix it.
plus half.
That's good because I have all these other
people.
people standing up, and you one guy won't throw a rock at.
36.
That's
back to
alright,
you.
Ashley.
36
Healing.
healing, and your level is 9 right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, 33. Sorry.
33 plus your level is 9,
Yeah, I had 8.
so 42. Yeah, I was gonna say 42.
Maximized.
Okay.
Plus level.
Yes.
I checked the spell just to be sure.
Okay.
I got bad news. I'm still not full.
What? I did the look. I made sure.
Alright, Reindeer, anything else?
Too shy.
What? The weapon is already destroyed a giant, so it's going to.
It's already active this round.
Yeah, I'm going to use my movement to readjust the spiritual weapon to. Yes.
No.
Yeah, Shiramabi.
Alright, roll for spell resistance.
16.
No.
It wasn't attacking.
I know.
was just okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, since this wasn't when you initially cast it, I think the wording on it is it stays active, but you have to pick a different target.
Yeah, using my movement action.
Yeah. Because it wasn't when you initially cast it. It was already active.
I don't like that. Because I'm the only other thing that thing could be hitting right now.
Okay, hit the giants.
Oh, you can still keep it moving. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can attack anything with a 100 foot.
It kind of
100
sounded
foot
like, oh, I can
per
move
level.
it, and then
It's
it's
insane.
Move action?
That
Or
my
you-
move
yeah, that
action,
was
yeah.
Swift?
I know. He was
Swift. I'm going to pop a Here Serious.
Okay.
Don't have
Using
to.
my combat medic.
Alright, right now you're up. Literally.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna spend half our movement to get the fuck up.
Just move it, stand the fuck up.
You can tumble up with acrobatics.
Oh,
I don't think you can fail the check.
backflip up.
Swift too.
DC 15?
I think it's 20, but yeah.
20? Then I'd actually have to roll for that. Because I could roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
But then that would give me an 18.
Okay, just whatever
Roll
you
a
do.
natural
Don't
20.
look.
Okay.
Oh.
Like,
You tumble up.
fuck.
Oh. There's
Yeah.
just that 20.
Don't look behind you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
5-foot step into.
Yes, because you
He's
haven't
back
left
in
the
the
square
fight.
yet with your move
Fucking
action.
asshole. Alright, you piece
Stab
of
him.
shit.
2 kisses. 2 kisses.
That's off. Does the what was it? The check pot is how many rounds?
For melee weapons, it's 1 attack.
It's 1 attack.
So your
Alright.
other dagger, your Shadowlands dagger, the other one, still has that.
But that's my offhand.
Otherwise, you'll be doing just half damage afterwards.
26 to hit. Yeah. 26 to hit. Shrew, Mad Dog.
Is he flanking?
You're allowed to
I am flanking, so 28. So that's. I don't think I can physically hit him unless I magic. It's a 30. Oh, then I just. That's it. I can't do anything
Okay.
else.
Hey, you're back up.
Can he full round attack after all that? Because he rolled up?
No, because he had to use his move action to stand up.
Gotcha.
Van.
Alright,
Someone
stand
else
up.
do it.
You stand up. You see your ring is missing.
I
Or
see
the
the group's ring is missing,
Yeah,
but
the
I
ring
also
is missing.
I could hear what's going on. I just couldn't move. I know he has the ring.
Yeah.
I look at Alec and I'm like, "Good job, thanks." Now I can't do the full round attack, correct?
Correct, because you've used your move to stand up.
Gotcha.
Throw something at him, giant.
Since everyone's focused on him right now, and the other ones aren't close yet, and I've only heard rocks flying, so I'll throw a holy hand grenade at Ishirimbi.
I'll get the fruity breakfast.
Hits that hits the square, 19 plus all my shit, and of course from a few.
He gets a 25 on his reflex.
Shitty damn. Yeah. 10, 13.
You can kiss it? Just for me.
So 33.
I tell you that.
But he saves and take half of the damage. So half of 33.
16.
You comfy?
Yes.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all my actions.
Okay. This one's going to throw 3 rocks at Grendir.
Oh, tally ho, good friend. Tally ho.
Hey.
Take some damage. You're good.
All those rocks missed me.
28.
Misses.
31.
Yeah.
So close.
That's why you never tell him.
And 29.
Misses.
Better. 12 and 16 is 28 damage.
20 damage, okay.
So no. 28 minus 10 is not 20.
How much damage is that?
It's 18, Jack. And it,
It's DR 10 slash adamant. You're talking about stone sword.
Yeah, sorry.
Actually, these rocks are adamantine.
Back to the number I was
28 minus 10 is obviously 20.
This one's going to throw 3 at Grendir as well, because he doesn't like the fact that the healer is alive.
And that the healer can't do math.
First one's a miss. I'm changing my dice. This one sucks.
No.
No.
I like Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange is friendly.
No.
Second one, 26.
Misses.
And lower.
No. Get worried when he picks out the big orange. No. Stay out of that box.
It's too small. Alright. And this one just saw you cast Wish, so it's going to full attack Alec.
Did he pass the spellcraft check?
How many rocks does he have?
I mean, they have like
2 normally.
5 each.
No, it's more than that.
No, I don't think it would be a spellcraft. I think that'd be knowledge arcana.
It could be either, I think.
And I don't think he's trained in knowledge
They have a
arcana.
magical bandolier.
This is a scout.
That would be pretty cool.
Dandelion of rocks.
He's probably just got him back.
26.
Hit.
But it,
19.
yeah,
Miss.
it would suck.
Plus 6. 25.
He just stays on the ground.
You get stuns?
He is a giant.
No. I'm sorry.
Square ways to some bones.
So it's DR 10.
There's some dice over there. There's a new character over there.
Between the 2 attacks, you take 46 damage.
Oh my god.
Do the thing.
I'm gonna do the thing after the first one goes to hit me, and I'm gonna cast my emergency force shield, and I'm not gonna take any of that damage. Immediate interrupt.
That's smart. Because
I'm sticking here with
you'd have
Okay.
something left, but not a lot.
Yeah. I'm
Probably
sticking here with
wise.
him.
Yeah.
That's good.
You
and
wanted to stand next to
Yep,
him.
yep, no, it's good and bad. It's good and bad.
You
crap.
should heal yourself or get close.
I'm 100% fully healed because I'm just
So
gonna.
it interrupts all attacks for the round?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an immediate interrupt.
Oh, this
Wow.
is gonna
So
hurt.
like I was like, oh okay, I can take one, and then when you were like, no, fuck that. I know. I was, it just keeps hitting. It hits all my shields.
So for 9 rounds,
So
he's
you're
stuck.
inside a what?
wall of force, basically. but
Okay,
it's
so you're trapped
it's
in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, along with the ring,
Along with me.
Yeah.
along with you.
Because it's a 5-foot burst, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
And there's no air
this
in
is
there.
good and bad.
What was it last?
No, I had no air.
9
through it.
rounds.
9 rounds.
No.
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Can you pass through it?
No.
No.
10.
No.
Oh, you got the
You
thing.
know?
Okay, use the ring.
Why?
He
No,
did.
you don't need
I
the
did
ring.
use the ring already.
He
I
did.
know, she just.
Well,
You're gonna die.
No,
We're not gonna die. We're fine.
so I just see these rocks.
No. You need to calm down because I just made a realization.
Right.
Everyone attacked everyone else around me. The Shiramobi's gonna give me everything. So why don't you shut the fuck up unless you want to trade spots?
Okay. So last round he was at half actions and used 1 action to cast defensively. Back at the top before. Do we need to take a break?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
No, just took one.
Yeah.
That round actually won't be. Can I get some Vaseline on this one, please? Maybe Danny Kane. Please kiss me on the neck. Put on some Barry White.
Alright. He is going to. Yes.
He's gonna full attack the magic sword.
No, he's just going to take a move action, which will provoke from both you and Rael.
Yeah.
No, the spiritual weapon will just follow him.
It doesn't get up to you.
Hit.
Okay.
Miss.
I wish I could crit. Just once. 14,
Take it to make a full attack or not?
16,
Just one.
17, 17,
Take it to make a full attack or just one quick jab?
Just 1 quick jab.
33.
Yeah, 33 damage.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it right now either. But I mean, you could if you needed to do it. Just say.
Okay. So he moves there. You smack him as he leaves, as he steps back, and then when he gets here, as a swift action, he casts Cone of Cold. So Rael, Gauss, Grandier, and Ricardo will need to make reflex saves.
I could go without bubble.
DC.
How about new?
It does offer spell resistance.
Okay.
So let me roll for spell resistance first with Gauss. Or actually, you're paying attention.
Was
Was it 17?
cold or was that fire? Because cold spider.
My SR right now?
Yeah.
Cold,
11.
I don't remember.
Okay, you can't fail. Gauss, what's your SR?
17.
He also can't fail.
52.
Because you did
Yes, so now reflex saves, the DC.
I wrote it down. That's fine.
Okay, well then, I assume I
You never
wrote it
even
down.
asked about my answer.
I didn't know if it was limit
How
for
big?
the 10 minutes.
Is going to be 25.
I'll pass.
Not 20.
Nice.
Oh, wait, I'm rolling a what?
16 on
Reflex.
the
Grandier?
Not gonna pass.
Okay, not gonna take damage.
Okay. I got a
So-
16 on the die.
Emergency force shield.
So you put yourself in a cage. Is it dismissible?
You have gaseous
Yes.
form,
Yeah.
don't you?
Okay.
Thankfully.
Oh, I didn't have it prepared. This
Okay,
is
so
the
you put yourself in a force
Wait,
cage.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Which
Hold on,
I gotta
hold
mark
on.
that.
Yeah, because gaseous form you could just use.
16 on the die. 3 for my base save. 3 for my ability modifier.
Yeah.
3 for my magic modifier.
Okay.
16 plus 9.
25.
You said the DC was 25.
26. 25.
I love how
I
I love the
25.
retcons here,
29.
motherfucker.
26, 25. What
You said 25 earlier.
It's 6, 6, and 3. It's 25, yeah, sorry. My math's
6,
wrong.
12.
You also had another +2 from your protection from evil.
Yeah. So I would have passed it either way, but still.
Okay, so you'll pass for half.
Your RP is raging. It's getting really good over
19
there.
on the die. You know my race.
Unfortunately, my RP for not being able to
and then you'll
read
pass
is
for none.
fucking
You have
shit.
evasion.
Yes. I think my S. I need to check my SR. It might be higher than
That's my
We took the new
show.
new
It's
new
good
rounds.
to have
new
some-
drought.
See,
So am I?
just goes to show you, Blake.
Yep.
I rolled a 25.
That was it. That was
I was like,
the
we
last
said
of my
25.
fourth level spells.
No, but I meant
2 more.
26.
But I only
You just
have.
went
Oh, total number of class levels. So I actually have a
Once I
higher.
reread.
And even then,
That's
this
not-
is gonna hit like a freight train no matter
That's
half
6
or
plus
whole.
my total number of class levels. So my SR is like 15 right now.
That's better.
Yeah.
It's growing.
But I mean, it's
He's still
I was about to say, I'm still pretty sure he passed.
If you failed, you take 65 cold damage. If you pass, you'll take 32, and you take none, and you take none.
For future reference, my SR is actually 15 because I forgot it's.
It sounds
Class level.
strategically like
Yeah.
I take.
What's the
30
base?
and that's it.
The base is 6.
6 plus your class level. Okay.
I don't.
I know.
So
And then-
we just see snow around us right now. Hey, we're in an igloo.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
It's a 6.
Is that all just one base damage, or is it a bunch of little rays of cold?
It's all one. Yeah. And it doesn't. You don't get. Yeah. You don't. You know you don't.
I don't have my
Graveyard
D10
status.
anymore.
Still alive.
Ricardo status.
I'm fine.
Okay. And then you guys didn't take any.
I mean, he's hoping to drop one. That's what he's looking for. He's like, oh yeah, finally. Oh.
He knows where everything's
He
moving
dropped
on.
two of us for a little bit.
Well, you weren't dead. You were just.
We were good as dead.
There's a difference.
All stands in the same vicinity.
And we're currently in round 5, correct?
4.
Not you, but like.
Goodness sake, what do you want? I know you want me standing on the ceiling holding you up.
He knows all tasks.
Just to make sure.
Hey, scouts can fly. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you can buy it.
But thank goodness it's still up.
Okay.
Okay.
You.
Enough with the spells, dude. We get it. You're a spell slinger. Ooh.
You know, I just realized something.
Fucking dick.
That might be a dick move. But technically, because I have reach, it moved out of my reach. But I still have combat reflexes. Couldn't have gotten 2 opportunities.
Nope. Any action can only provoke once. If he had done a second thing to provoke, then yes, you could have.
I mean, he's really offensive.
Some more. Provoking those provokes.
He moved 5 feet, and then he moved another 5 feet. That's enough. Look at our being.
No, you do got team. It's just like, everybody dog. Move, swift action. I think that is his turn.
No, he still has a standard.
Surrender.
No.
He knows it's about to happen.
No. Fuck it. I'll beat it.
So
Wait,
nothing
so-
new.
That wasn't me to do before.
No.
I mean, I thought.
What does he got?
Cone of Cold
I don't
was
know.
like a standard spell.
Yeah,
There's
but
2
he
standards.
can cast 1 arcane and 1 divine spell as a swift action per day.
Per day.
So
Channel
per day.
positive
So his first
energy.
one,
With
he
what?
used blasphemy as a swift.
There, level 7.
Yep, cleric level 7, and
Dig
then
Cone of
and
Cold.
then now he moved back and he used cone of cold as his arcane.
Okay.
But now it's done.
But now it's done. Now he can't do any more spells as a swift.
Oh, swift.
Eat a
That's
dick.
a really cool ability.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What?
Is there an item?
And maybe
in this
he's almost out of 7th level
that can help us
spells.
to share?
He's gotta go down to
Yeah.
6th.
Done the dreaded 6th level spell.
There's not a lot of great.
Okay,
I
I'll
mean,
accept it.
upcast.
Get it, girl. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
next.
the one you guys rolled spells for.
Okay,
Which is
so he moves back, and
Yeah. Thank goodness.
You get to cast one of his spells.
he's going to cast Finger of Death at Ricardo.
Bring it!
Should have shot it at me.
It doesn't work on me. I got Death Ward. Shh. Let me live with it.
That's true. He
And
doesn't
you would
know
love-
that. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah, bring it.
Yeah. So he rolls his touch attack.
I would love for him to waste the Death
Yeah.
Finger of Death
That's a nice
on me.
little close
He would have
spell.
gotten a. That'd be like a 35 against your touch.
I think that's gonna
So the
hit.
spell discharges and you're immune to it.
Eat a dick, moron!
All right. I'm gonna do this the best I
And then
can.
because it has that death descriptor in it, that's why it's like. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what I did. It's a.
Channel your inner Gauss.
Yeah.
No, that's my name.
All right, Issa.
Okay. Put in my card.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I can do math. I can count.
We believe in you.
And then we'll say a 12 as you pick.
Where'd that come from? You discover just the item you need.
Wait, hold on. How is she doing? How you
Plot
working
twist.
this?
She's playing a plot twist card,
I understand.
and I'm randomly rolling to see which pile of loot the greater mantra of Muir is in.
So she'll know where it is.
Exactly.
Yes, right here.
Okay.
Top of the line.
So we're doing that. So you, as a free action, you immediately recognize that there's a very powerful spell book of Muir over there in that loot pile. He does have the fetch trick.
He does.
If she can like shoot it with an arrow and know that like he'll know to like get that and bring it to her.
Or he could use it.
Would you
Get a
trust?
girl. Get a
I
girl.
mean, actually, yes.
Yeah,
Per the
he
rules
could.
of the book, he could use it.
Sorry.
Would
Arf, arf, woof,
does
woof.
he,
Oh my god, his finger.
does he get?
He'd be the goodest boy of all.
Does he?
He would be the goodest boy.
Go grab it and use it. Use the power of
He
clemency.
could get over there.
Get it! Go get it, girl! Get it!
I want to see this.
Wait, it is your
We'll
turn,
have to
right?
get
Bruce,
Roll
look
three
at how
zeros.
excited Bruce is getting. Come on.
Do it.
Come on,
Bruce.
You
You can watch
These
him over
freaking
here.
cards this fight. What?
We're in a boss fight. This is the
You
perfect
need
time
to
to
tag
play
it,
cards.
like, because he's not intelligent enough to discern like that specific book. But like, he
Whoa!
will
Can we go?
return anything that you tag.
He's
him.
not
Are
intelligent
there more than
enough
one
to
books
figure
in
it
the
out,
pile?
He's baby Groot.
Yes.
but he's intelligent
So,
enough
like-
to understand
And it's also not like she doesn't know. He doesn't know fetch
in
book.
other languages.
He knows like fetch, just like the thing that I shoot.
Just don't
What
push
is
me.
this
Bring it back.
You know, he's like a
No, it's fair.
he's,
We need to
he's like
count
a duck hunting dog.
Yeah,
Like he
Don't
knows to
read
bring
a book.
back the duck that's been shot.
Yeah.
Like so, he knows to bring back anything with an arrow sticking out.
Don't use that example. I will shoot him.
There's like two giants. This giant?
Yeah.
No. Arrow. Yeah, arrow.
All the giants are gonna watch this arrow go by. Next thing you know, they're, like
There's a bunch of dead
He's
wizards
just bringing back like femurs of the giant. Like
with arrows in it.
Alright, what are you making me to hit?
I mean, you're hitting a small
Stationary
object,
target.
so it's you need to roll an 18 or higher.
Super doable.
Well, attack roll, not on your d20. Like you need to attack an AC of 18.
Total 18.
Yeah.
So I hit.
Don't roll a 1. Because on a 1 you would miss and the arrow like hits the concrete and goes like skidding across the floor. Alright, so you shoot the book, and now you can order him to retrieve it because it's tagged with an arrow.
Yes.
And hopefully untamed.
Alright.
Also killing
So-
its value.
It definitely damaged all of the cantrips.
It's 30.
Because those are always in the front of the book.
35.
You already had 5 of them in there.
So he goes outside of his threat range to go and go get the book.
And he's hasted, so he can grab the book and bring it back.
Or he can just power up and.
Oh,
And
wait, I'll
he's-
haste it?
Yes.
Haste it? Oh,
He did a
I missed
full
that.
haste at the door opening.
Yeah, my bad. I yelled at the very beginning.
Sorry, I
I
wasn't-
hasted everyone with the door open.
He should totally
Actually, he has just enough to get there.
Even being hasted?
Yeah, because his base speed's 40. So 40 plus 30 is 70.
Yes.
So,
But he can
But
so
he
he gets to the book.
You can pick up the book, right?
Yeah. He grabs the book.
As a swift. And downgrades his standard to a movement to go back.
Yeah, why not?
or uses the standard to use the book.
Yeah,
It's
that.
the default.
Okay, yeah, fine. He can pick the book up in his jaws as a swift instead of. And then, like.
And then a flash of light. He stands up on twos, picks up
He
his new
evolves
mace
into-
and
He
shield.
evolves
and
into
s-
cleric Asher.
He has a like.
It's in the group chat now.
Yeah, he's got the collar and everything. It like
Yeah.
his collar
Oh, no.
transforms into priest's collar.
Why is this turning into like a Sailor Moon transformation?
Alex.
Because
Oh,
it's
God.
Asher.
Alec, come stand near me.
That's great.
He is the greatest boy.
Pretty Asher.
Oh no! I'm just worried about this young gentleman right here. And the dude with collar just showed up.
Alright, so he brings the book back to you. And then you can use your move action to go down again.
Yeah. I moved in.
I'll stop
All right,
telling
you
that
now
joke and
have
stop being somewhat true.
These spells.
the greater mantra of Muir. It has these 25 spells in it. You know instantly that you would be able to read from the book and be able to cast any one of those spells once per turn. At no penalty, no prerequisite.
And does it burn up that spell, or does
Yes.
it come back after? Oh,
Yeah, once it's been used, it's been used. But it's basically like, it's 25 scrolls that anyone can use.
But the book's still worth 10,000 after all the spells.
dude,
Yeah.
you're poking me in the leg.
So, let me see make that one. Yeah.
That's not his hands.
I mean,
I know.
that would. I mean, there are several that could come into play.
Cool.
He's gonna point one out for you because reading's not your strong suit.
Well, no,
I mean,
there's,
yes. Anti-magic field is on the list, and you know for a fact that incorporeal undead are suppressed in an anti-magic field.
It could give us a couple
So it would
rounds to
give you
heal up.
several rounds to heal up and deal with the giants, and then everyone could focus him.
I've got the sneaky
Am I unable to
suspicion I
use
can
my
start
divine
killing
spells
these
under
giants
anti-magic
with
field?
one good hit.
No, nobody can function under an anti-magic field at all.
I can.
The only no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No.
I have wings. I can still fly.
I'm talking about magically.
No.
Like your
Yeah.
fly spell would be suppressed.
Yes.
But you could fly with your wings. Right. But
I
like
still
the only things that
function.
aren't suppressed are supernatural abilities at DM's discretion.
Oh,
Which
so my breath weapon still works.
your breath weapon works, but his channel does not.
My
But my
bombs could
anger
work.
does.
Yes. Huh?
My actual bombs could work. They're
Once again,
supernatural.
I am
Yeah.
the most functional.
But they still
in
do
the
only half
anti-magic.
damage? Or will they do full because he's
They,
suppressed?
they would be nothing to damage because he doesn't exist.
Ah.
But
For the
right
duration
now,
of the
if she
anti-magic.
puts up that
Gotcha.
anti-magic, I'm taking out the guy with the
Okay,
colors.
so that was your turn. You play the card. He fetches the book. He's the goodest boy. Ricardo.
Yes, I am the goodest boy. What's going on? I guess I'm gonna have to walk up to Shiramabi.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to hit Shiramabi with one attack. What?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm
Attacking.
doing the anti-magic spell, that's
And that is perfectly fine. But I'm not a mind reader. I have to do what I know how to do right now, which is I'm gonna attack Shiramabi with one good hit using power attack.
Let's see it.
Crit on the die.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
How about all sixes?
Yes.
Up to 2 6s. 12, 13, 14.
Average damage.
Well, I'm not done. 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 plus 16.
39.
39 damage to Sheriff.
He disperses.
He what?
Huzzah!
No! Oh God!
He's dead.
No, he's not. You ever fought a vampire?
Only once I knocked his jaw off.
And then what happened?
It flew away.
And
You put him
and
at
you won.
-1 with that attack. And because he's undead, he is destroyed. So as the final blow lands into the incorporeal mass, you see his essence eternally disperses out and starts to collect inside the sarcophagus.
Eat a dick.
For like one.
Now put down the anti-magic.
I'm just gonna go to a different part of the thing. No, it focuses on, it starts on me and then
Oh,
it's a
okay.
10-foot radius, that's what I was like.
But notice
You
the
don't
other
consecrate
guys
it
are still
off
safe.
that.
So-
End turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now we gotta start killing giants.
Gauss.
You're in a bubble.
I am still a kobold bubble. I drop the bubble, seeing the death of Shiramabi, and reap out as if I'm some mad kobold.
I'm gonna teach him rage power.
And that guy over there.
You're gonna do chain lightning on this one?
Yep.
Okay.
No. The red
The
one.
farthest one.
Yeah, that one.
Who wants to jump
Either
it
it
to
doesn't
the
matter.
other?
This one. Yeah, 'cause they can only arc to one or the other.
No, right. So it doesn't matter.
Well,
Alright, so
I mean,
Arc to
if
the
he
sword.
does the middle one,
to
does
me.
it arc to me?
No, it's
no,
actually
it's
only
selective.
enemies.
He gets to
Oh,
pick who it
Yeah,
arcs.
chain lightning.
So this
I'll leave
one's
you.
taking more damage out of the two of them.
Okay.
Want to start with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He.
He fails his save.
Okay.
He dies.
Bruce, you are so chunky.
I am to put his poison.
He's in abject poverty.
So you stink.
Well,
You stink.
You're so
yeah, that's
smelly.
pretty good.
Do you know that
7.
That's what it smells like.
No, I like to eat out the trash. I call it the snack.
Yep, that's a right pupper. Right for the pet news.
5. I'm not a handy jack.
44
Please?
plus 4 is 48.
You're standing on my stuff, dog.
No, your stuff's under
48
my feet.
damage.
48 damage.
48 damage will destroy that one.
Fantastic.
Now arc it.
Andy, no.
So 48, which means she's subject to 24, so she could. She doesn't save. That's only a 19, or yeah, it's only a 19. That doesn't save for you, right?
Nope.
No, you don't roll again. She takes half of what damage was assigned to him, right? Unless they changed it from 3-5.
They could have.
Which
like,
they definitely did.
Which they
because
definitely
of the
did, because
copyright.
they keep changing a whole bunch of shit, and it's annoying me.
Well, like you said, they had to have a lot of stuff different
Change,
in
yeah,
order.
because not everything was.
1d6 damage per caster level, maximum blah blah primary target. After lightning arc to another to equal to your caster level, maximum 20 secondary bolt. Each strikes one target and deals as much damage as the primary. The secondary bolts each strike one target and deal as much damage as the primary bolt.
So the same amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it. Alright.
I'm getting my lap dance. It's just not how a lap
We are
dance
on
works.
break.
Yeah, can you, like, move the book?
Brucey.
And, like, shut him in over there?
Come on over here.
Come on, bro.
I don't know where to go.
I don't know where to go. Alright, so then, she will take 48 and is not destroyed.
For now, come on.
Alright, so that was
Until I
Gauss.
charge her.
Fire is destroyed.
So is Shiramabi within 30 feet of her?
Sure, yeah, you arc it. Well, because it's based off of where he was.
Oh.
You arc it into the thing and it shocks his skeleton.
So we see all the cracks for a moment.
Yes, just for a second.
There's an entrance.
I mean, it might help.
Yeah. That one in the back is going to throw 3 rocks at Ricardo.
Why? What did I do to him?
Miss.
I didn't miss.
29.
Hit.
No.
Miss.
Yes, but just.
Makes you 27.
Wait, is that multiple attacks?
That's one.
There's one. 27, so that's 25. I'm bloodied. I only got 51 hit points.
We're screwed.
Alec?
No, just me.
Have these guys been hit at all?
No.
It's gonna jerk.
Can I set off a fireball? that will hit
Inside
both
the
of them?
bubble?
Oh no, I'll drop the bubble.
Gotta drop the bubble first.
I'll drop the bubble.
Drop the bubble.
But can I set a fireball that'll get both of them?
No.
No.
One or the other.
Then I will cast.
Actually, this one has taken some lightning damage from Gauss. It's got
Alright.
29 damage mark on it.
So go
I'm
over to
gonna
the other.
shoot this one here closest to me with a scorching ray.
Okay.
That's next score.
13 plus 19 for touch. Hits. The second one on him, even higher.
I'm gonna crit. You crit damage on something.
Hold on there.
I'm gonna use my thing for free. I'm gonna maximize it.
Okay.
So 48 damage. 6 times 8 is 48.
Yes.
Yes. Oh wait, no, I'm 10.
That's not the same.
11. So
It can't go above 10, I believe. What's the maximum dice allowed?
15.
15?
15.
Okay,
So
11 times 8 is 88.
66.
It's different.
Is it D6s or D8s?
D6.
So 66 then.
66 fire.
Okay, she's destroyed.
You see me point my finger at it, and instead of 2 beams normally, it's just one giant one. And
Two rolls all once.
just maximize damage.
Right. Grenadier?
I'm going to take another Cure Series as a Swift.
Okay.
don't worry about healing me right now. I've got a potion.
And then I am going
got
to
two left.
use my movement to redirect the weapon to the giantess. He's going to attack. Come on, Greg.
That's what you get for naming the sword Greg.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. See,
Yeah,
Greg
the
is
giant
doing
race
good.
16.
Oh, I'm sorry, how many Shiromabis did Greg
Irony.
drop?
Yeah. 6 damage. Okay.
She looks so
And then I cast.
That destroys this one.
Oh shit, did Just barely.
Then I cast Searing Light at that giant.
Okay, roll the hit. It's range touch.
How many Shiromabis do
This touch is 8.
Oh, then I hit him.
Yeah, he's a giant. Oh, he did.
5,
What
12,
is he using?
14, 17, 23, 24, 32. Fantastic.
The Shiromabis.
61 with 1 over it.
Yes,
All
but there's no
right.
more giants there. Monsters.
All right, guys. Good job.
Wait, I heard good job. Did we do it?
We still have to interrogate the fucker.
We still gotta kill Shiromabis.
So, as you drop the 6th giant, all of the bones begin to tremble and slowly start moving
It's a bigger Shiromabi.
towards the coffin. What is everybody doing?
Blow him up.
Destroy the bones.
Yeah.
Can I? That would consecrate because it does not allow raising of undead within the zone.
That takes too long.
Yeah, I don't think you
It's
can.
no.
It's a standard action to cast.
Well, you did ask.
I'm going to
I
take.
think it takes an hour.
No, it's a standard.
Or is it 20 minutes?
Longer than we have.
Shit.
Whether it's
One standard action.
No, I must be thinking of Hallow.
Yeah, that's the more powerful one I don't have.
Yeah. All right, you want to consecrate the area.
Yeah.
How big an area?
25 feet plus 5 feet per 2
Two
levels.
levels.
Halo's 24 hours.
Yeah.
So 5 by 5 square.
So you immediately just like consecrate a section of the coffin,
Yeah.
and you're just like, not today, undead.
Hopefully go.
All right,
yeah.
spend the spell.
Yeah. Well, I don't like how you said that, but yeah.
Sorry, waste the spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And after a moment, the bones stop moving, and you can see there is some lingering magic inside of the main sarcophagus that this wraith has been bound in, preventing the bones from interacting with it.
Cool. So he's stuck now.
All right. So,
Spellcraft? Did it work?
Religion.
yes, spellcraft and religion.
Okay, do I do the percentiles again?
That was cocked. That was cocked.
That one's better.
No, this was cocked.
You said religion or spellcraft?
Yeah,
21.
31.
we did it.
I hope
27 religion.
Okay,
37.
So what you would know is that the skeletal remains of the 6 giants are somehow bound to Shiramabi. You're not sure how. You know that Shiramabi is unable to leave this room, except a part of him has found a way to leave. You know that for a fact because he was able to dominate the wyvern.
Mhm.
You know he's not destroyed. When you begin to examine the room, you know that there is basically a viewport right here at the very far end of the sarcophagus where the Titan's head is, and it's set up so that you can look in and see the skeletal remains of Shiramabi's titanic form. However, you see the wraith has almost returned to the same size of the skeleton and has been set or laid back into the bones of the Titan itself. With your spellcraft, you know that Shiramabi's true skeletal form is indestructible. It cannot be destroyed. And for somehow he was able to pass that same enchantment onto these 6 underlings he's had. And so after he wakes up after some amount of time, he will need to craft undead amongst the remains in order to rebuild them.
Okay. So we gotta get these remains out.
So as long as the skeletal remains of those 6 giants are in the room, he'll be able to create undead them in order to turn them back into skeletal giants. You do know a couple of other things. In this state, due to the magic of the sarcophagus that he is bound within, you are 100% certain that you could cast Speak with Dead on him, and he would A, not be allowed a saving throw and will answer your question, and B, the length of time required for you to be, for lack of a better term, fresh, is superseded by the magic of the sarcophagus. So even though he's been dead for hundreds, potentially thousands of years, he is still able to be targeted by the spell.
Okay.
And he has to answer.
And he has to answer. You do know that there is a limit to this, and basically this action can only be kind of like extracted from him 10 times a year. If you go beyond that, you risk breaking the seals of the sarcophagus, which would allow him free roam again.
Now, is it like 10 questions or the
10
spell?
questions.
Okay. All right.
How long is he gonna stay
Take the ring
dead?
off and I throw it back at you.
He is going to stay dead for
A week
roughly
or
36 weeks.
Oh, good.
He will not take reform again.
I don't want that fucking thing.
Couldn't we
Um,
like continue to suppress it by coming back every like so often and just beating him down with spells?
Yes, but now that you have effectively destroyed him once, he will most likely just retreat into the coffin
He'll wait us out.
and just wait us out because you cannot damage him while he's inside.
That's what I was asking.
So
Yeah.
we were going to
So we
fill the
wait for
floor
us
with
to die.
people that could constantly be on watch of him, weren't we?
But it won't matter because once the 36 week passes, he's gonna just like be reformed and come out of the coffin.
Yeah, and if you send somebody weaker, he will attempt to dominate them.
There aren't a lot of Ricardos in the world, sir.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec while
Plus, I've got
Continue.
Scrooge
Okay,
McDuck all the
so
way.
most notably, there is a absolutely massive pile of treasure that the group can now start going through.
Scrooge McDuck.
You could Scrooge McDuck into this amount of money.
I couldn't. It's not a liquid. It's a great many solids.
We're going to do loot dispersion next week? Or just
No,
gonna
we're
come
doing
up
it right now.
with-
Well, I'm going to tell you what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Blake has most of it. I've already sent it to him.
Yeah.
But what? What are you humming?
I'll wait.
Okay. I am going to point out a couple of things that are kind of important for the group. First and foremost, you find another artifact. It is the Greater Mantra of Mirror. Currently, it is in Issa's possession.
Mm-hmm.
So the spells for it have already been pre-generated. You know for a fact that this is effectively like a legacy item left over from the days that the Howling Fortress was actually Mirror Guard, and somehow was left here by the Paladins during the Temple's downfall, or for some reason was left here during the Temple's downfall. You're not sure why. If you have actual questions about that, we can go over them next week as you guys examine them a little bit. But just so everybody knows, it functions like a spell book. It has 25 spells in it. They've all been randomly generated. They all have to be divine and cleric.
They're awesome.
Any person, regardless of whether they're a cleric or not, and regardless of whether or not they can even cast spells, can use the book to cast one of the spells listed on the pages. Once you cast that spell, the page reverts from spell text to religious text permanently, and it cannot be undone.
Cool.
Assume all material components are included in the book. Alright?
Cool.
Okay. Another artifact that you guys find is known as the Amulet of Orcus.
Don't touch it.
I actually will be the one who actually finds that and picks it up because it won't hurt me.
So you say.
Sure, you can pick it up.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
He already said it.
They found that in the piles.
It is, yes, in the piles.
Is
From
this-
what you can discern, this actually belongs to Shiramabi. And at one point in time, the paladins took it far away and attempted to destroy it. However, they were unable to, as it seems that the power of the amulet is tied to Shiramabi's immortality.
Want me to destroy it?
At one point, the amulet was lost. However, after the fortress fell and was surrendered to the forces of darkness, some evil entity quested to find this and returned it to Shiramabi to be gifted, and was in turn granted his blessing. An individual of his age and an individual of his power has quite a wealth of knowledge, both religiously and arcanely, when it comes to many different aspects of the Lost Lands. And so, you know, based off of some of your observations of the room and writings that you find among the tomes, that it was a drow who recovered the amulet, brought it back here, and in exchange for knowledge of the Green Realm, which is down here,
it was you.
Returned the amulet.
Yours.
Okay? We'll go over what the amulet actually does next week, but just know nobody is currently holding it.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's just there. Right
It's just there.
We're just kind of looking at it like a wet coaster on the ground.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, the second thing you find is the noose of Nemkoth.
Ooh. Well, hang me out to dry.
Of clan cost.
Yes, of Clan Koth.
Ah, well,
I don't know what that is.
that's
What kind of check would you like for this?
So, like waving around like.
It was
lame.
knowledge religion.
I don't know religion. Cocked. You mean love?
Right.
Oh, that's cocked too.
30.
There you go. Straighten
We're
out.
gonna make it straight.
Okay. So, you would know that this is legend, but because you're of Clan Koth, you would know that there are some truths to this. Clan Koth used to be one of the primary descendants of the Dwarven clanic lines. They have since been shunned and excommunicated from Dwarven society because one among them fell to darkness, is what they say. However, you know for a fact that among them there was a Dwarven wizard who performed the apotheosis ritual to ascend to lichdom, and in the process attained a status similar to demigodhood after sacrificing the souls of his family and clan members, corrupting them into Shadowborn, which are a type of tiefling almost. They're like shadow tiefling.
In all actuality, he just shaved his beard.
There was a time when the Lich was tracked down and destroyed, and his corporeal remains were executed via a hanging using this noose. However, at that time, the Dwarven lords who rounded him up to destroy him were unaware that he had ascended to Lichdom. And so, although his physical body was slain, his spiritual essence returned to his phylactery. However, a portion of it does linger in the noose. So the noose acts as a +4 whip. Any dwarf wielding it does not need the exotic weapon proficiency to use it.
Okay. So +4 whip.
Yeah.
Wow.
While wielding the whip, you gain DR 20/magic.
Sounds good to realize
Okay,
everything's
just hold
magic.
on.
And wielding the whip grants you regeneration 5.
Can I just hold with it? Can I just hold it?
Yeah,
Just
you
wield
can
it?
hold it.
But you're not a dwarf. You're not gonna
Don't
get
you
any of that.
dare.
Can I hold it?
You can, yeah, go for it.
Alright.
The whip is altogether evil, as it contains the spiritual essence of a lich. You know for a fact
the
that
other-
it actively tries to possess anybody who uses it, including
besides
evil
destroy it.
creatures. Yes.
Go get it, buddy.
Evil.
You do not currently know how to destroy it.
Spirit of Lich.
Oh, hey. Cool. Nice.
Crap. Well, that was cool.
Asking for it.
Okay. That's there's a side quest right there.
Oh, looks like this is all you, man.
They're all side quests, guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to pick it
Well,
up?
There's that concentrate that's still going. today.
Shiromabi is
Yeah,
ancient
that's not gonna
creation
work.
for side
Your protections
quests.
from evils won't even work.
Because possession is not like different.
9 tenths of law.
It falls under that same category. However, the power of the artifact supersedes your level 1 spell.
Spellcraft.
It's a good level 1 spell.
25 to see if I can figure out how to destroy it.
You're going to need to find a temple dedicated to a god diametrically opposed to darkness and pray for a long, hard while in order to be granted the vision on how to destroy this.
Looks like we're going back to
You do not innately know.
Yeah, there's one here.
But it could restore your clan by getting rid of this thing.
You could just go House Lassos.
Until he finds
Well,
out.
we definitely need to. We're going to leave and loot and take a break. So I guess that will be part of what he's doing during.
Yeah.
All right. Do I know the dwarf's name?
Nemkoth.
Literally his news?
Knme or Knem. Nemkoth.
It's just a shame. He doesn't know, does he? The only way to defeat.
Okay. And then there was a whole bunch of other loot. Blake, do you want to give a quick rundown of what was in?
So, we picked up in that pile a assortment of gems worth about 7,065 gold pieces, a series of different masterwork items, but mainly the one that stands out is a composite bow plus, if you have a +2 strength, it works. You add that to your damage. Magical stuff, we got a banded mail armor, +1 and poison resistant, a +2 chain shirt, a +1 staunching chainmail, whatever that is, +2 club, +1 heavy flail, +1 light crossbow, and then we got potions and oils, arcane mark, mage armor, obscure object, purify food and drink, shrink item, blur, cure moderate, Ingle splendor, enlarge person, magic fang, pass without trace. We'll go over those later on, just other stuff. Because you guys care more about the items, I think. We got a couple of rings of protection +1, a couple of scrolls, nothing standing out in the moment. Couple of sanctuary scrolls or spells. Short bow +1. Some wands, blindness, deafness, blink, enthrall, howling, agony, sanctuary, shrink item, spider club, lesser restoration, magic circle, that's good. I assume we'll get all the charge and stuff later on. Another abandoned mail armor, +2 this time with light fortification, so 25% chance against sneak attack and critical damage. Dimensional shackles, don't tell Grendir. Dust of emulation, headband of havoc, an immovable rod, which is always good to have. Mnemonic. Yes, thank you. Vestments. Scale mail +4 and harmonizing, hilarious item because I actually read what that does. Staff of healing, which did not have greater restoration on it. Verdant vine, a couple more potions, a ring of swimming, regeneration, and then, like I said, assortment of scrolls, potions, of spells that we have, or oddball stuff, which I will have access to.
Money.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you said.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you out right now. I'm the only person who can use the headband of havoc.
You know what it does it?
Yeah, got it pulled up right here. That's why I said I'm the only one who can do it. It's a barbarian's bloodlust.
Alright, well.
I'm taking that light crossbow +1.
Can we just say we
Alright, we're gonna distribute loot next week.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah.
And we will go over XP and everything next week.
Yeah, we did kill it.
Really
Huzzah.
Actually, are we able to get questions answered, or we can re-prep spells
Next
to him
week.
speak with them? I mean, I know we're not going to do that yet, but
He's going to be subject to those questions for 36 weeks.
Okay.
So you don't have to use them all right now. You can come back and ask
And
more
since
later.
he's in recharge mode, we don't have to worry about the prism's light to be there.
Correct.
And he can just re-disable that trap every time we get it.
But
Does he resurrect
we
with
need
full
to be
health,
concerned
though?
about that.
We do.
Because it only lasts. It can only be done once per year. So unless someone's here to keep it going,
We can use an Air Tears of the Goddess like the last couple ones we have, and then come back down the next day. So,
right?
But
I'm
who's
just-
gonna keep doing it?
But what he's saying is that by the time he's done regenerating,
Mhm.
unless the pylons were active for all 36 weeks,
Yep.
they won't be able to be activated again for another 16 weeks because they can only be activated once per calendar year.
So whoever
Gotcha.
we put into the fort, whether we sell it to the Adventurers Guild, take it as our own, we need to instruct the people we keep there to do it.
Van's stipulation to selling to the Merchant Guild would be a meeting with Merchant Guild's head members and the head of each of the main temples in the city. And as long as they say, yes, we can keep that sealed and safe, then they can use the fortress. Otherwise, because of
I kind
that.
of like a fortress because we're gonna need, like we've said before, we're gonna need some kind of outpost to go.
But we
and
survived.
we get if we keep the thing
Amazingly.
killed, we get 2 to 3 questions a year from an ancient being.